Loan Association of Greene County, Ted Soba and Son Body and Fender Repair, the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm, NovaCare Rehabilitation, George Dental Associates, KC Sports Cafe, SWGI, now a part of U.S. Digestive Health, Sandy Howe Notary Services, the Brewston Chiropractic Studio, Target Safety Solutions, FACT, the C. Harper Auto Group, M&R Transit, the Uniontown Printing Press, Joby's Golf, the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance Agent David Hughes, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, Gary's Auto Sales, K2 Engineering, Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning, the Delarose Law Offices, the Fay West Glass Company, Potter's Bar and Grill, State Farm Agent Lauren Yeoman, Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer, Thurby's Riverside Ford, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, Uniontown Dental Associates, Shop and Save, Uniontown Detailing, Movement Physiotherapy, Autoland Hyundai of Uniontown, the T-Berry Law Offices, Peachin Pharmacy, Zen's Construction Warehouse, the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood, Ford of Uniontown, the UPMC Rehabilitation Institute and physical therapist Jim Burns, Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke, Cherokee Recycling, Mama Ruka's Pizza Shop, Stewart Collision, and by attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP. Now stay tuned for the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS.
From Uniontown High School, it's time for high school basketball action here on WMBS, the Turbo Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live this afternoon. The 18-3 Uniontown Red Raiders host the 19-1 Berlin Brothersvalley Mountaineers. Brian Morozak along with Tony Hanula, Billy Dice behind the camera in our Facebook Live video feed, and Bill Madden and Nick Barczyk back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Our pregame show being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Insurance Agent David Hughes. They will get you ready for the game. They're located at 217 West Main Street in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-9812 for the Sprouse Insurance Group. Our live video stream courtesy of Shop and Save, Walnut Hill Plaza, Uniontown, and attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP. And Tony, this should be a pretty good one here this afternoon. Uniontown coming off an impressive 85-44 win over Laurel Highlands last night. Berlin Brothersvalley, they're 19-1. They haven't lost a game since December the 13th, and they were knocked out by Greensburg Central Catholic.
Yeah, and they're always a good team, Brian. We've seen them over the years in the playoffs, and they're always well-schooled, always well-disciplined, and they always have a very good team. A lot of tough defense, great rebounding, and looking at these stats, I mean, you got a couple guys that can fill it up in Craig Jarvis and Pace Prosser.
The Mountaineers were last in action on Wednesday when they downed Williamsburg 82-32. They'll wrap up the regular season Tuesday against Mountain Ridge. You mentioned some of those players to watch on the Berlin Brothersvalley side. Craig Jarvis and Pace Prosser. In fact, Prosser, an opportunity to go over 2,000 career points. We have him unofficially at 1970 going into this afternoon's game.
And that's an impressive career, no doubt about it. When you can score 2,000 points, we saw Rod Gallagher do it last year for the Mustangs, but when you can score 2,000 points in a high school career, that's impressive.
And the Mountaineers, they've played for a state championship 2 of the last 3 years in single A.
Yeah, lost to a good Amani Christian team last year who basically had them outsized with a couple guys 6'10 and 6'11. But you're right, a good program. And like I said, to make it to the state finals 2 out of the last 3 years, you know you have a good program up there.
And Uniontown looking solid again, especially over their last 3 games against Southmoreland, Elizabeth Ford, and Laurel Highlands. And they're showing great form and peaking at the right time right before the WPIL playoffs.
Yeah, we were a little worried about them there. And that over the last couple of weeks, they kind of struggled a little bit, but seemed to be putting things back together. A couple impressive wins this week against Elizabeth Forward and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs.
Should be a fun one here this afternoon. We'll talk to Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues here on WMBS.
I'm Bill Martin, and along with my partner Trip Radcliffe and Rob Harper are attorneys at Radcliffe Martin Law. Our primary focus at Radcliffe Martin Law is representing people hurt in accidents. However, we handle workers' compensation claims, estate planning, real estate matters, and class actions. Radcliffe Martin Law is your hometown firm that offers conveniences not possible with Pittsburgh firms and provides better service than those firms. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. 724-439-3930.
NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Take the facts. Fayette County's got it. Convenient and comfortable. Take the facts. Anywhere in Fayette County, we'll get you there. Take the facts. Face and
all get to the doctor's office and get my shopping done. At my age, I can't drive in this weather.
Don't fret. Let FACT do the work.
Fact?
Yes, Fayette Area Coordinated Transportation. They have multiple programs to get you where you need to go. All FACT buses are safe, reliable, handicap accessible, and have free Wi-Fi.
Well, that sounds great.
Just make a reservation the day before your trip by 2 p.m. Call the FACT office at 724-628-RIDE or visit factbus.com.
Thanks. I'll call Fact right now.
Ride the fact. Come ride the fact today.
Chris Parker Jr., what's going on for February at Autoland Hyundai?
Well, this year's leap year. There's President's Day, and don't forget Valentine's Day. Interest rates have been high, but you'll love this. 0% financing available on 2024 Tucson's and new 2023 Santa Fe. Or up to $9,000 savings off select all-wheel drive Santa Fe. And here's another sweetheart of a deal. Lease a 2024 Elantra SC for only $199 per month. Just see us for details.
What else do you have going on?
Well, President's Day reminds us of great leadership. Just as Hyundai leads the way by offering Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection. And leap year is an extra day. So with Hyundai's sales event cash, you'll save an extra $1,000 on all new remaining 2023 Hyundai.
Plus 3-year, 36,000-mile free complimentary maintenance. Visit their website, AutolandHyundai.com, or stop by their location, 25 East Fayette Street in Uniontown.
And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Primer Rozak back here on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show. Uniontown wrapping up their high school basketball regular season this afternoon, taking on Berlin Brothersvalley. Being joined now by Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski. And Rob, your Red Raiders have clinched their 51st section title in school history now, and I think that really says a lot about your Uniontown program.
Well, we take pride in that, and the kids have done a great job with that. And over the years, it's something that it's a WPR record. And if you want to get a top seed, you have to win the section. But again, it's also nice to see their name for the rest of their lives. When they come in, they'll say 2024 section championship. So we take pride in that, and the kids work really hard. So it was something that's special to us, and now we go to our next goal.
Well, a lot of competitive teams in the 4A playoff field. The committee's going to meet over the weekend, and Monday morning we'll have the playoff pairings out, 2 o'clock on Monday. How do you see things shaking out? As you look at the 4A playoff field, I think it's going to be a tough one for the committee to kind of put together.
Well, I just hope they really look at stuff. I'm not the kind of coach that complains about things with the things. Basically, whatever they give you have to play. But everybody's talked. Everybody around here in our community, our supporters, our family, our coaches, we tried to make the toughest exhibition schedule possible. And we really did. And I hope they consider, like, when we played Baldwin without Calvin Winfrey, our point guard, one of the better point guards in WPIL, and almost beat them on their home floor. Hopefully that kind of stuff gets taken in consideration. Hopefully whenever you see the Tribune top 10 teams, now we were in there early in the year, TJ, we beat. Alaquippo, we beat. That we beat, they may be ranked higher than us now, but again, our exhibition schedule, it's like, that's what we did, and we wanted to do that, and sometimes, like in some of their rankings, some of the teams lose, and they don't get penalized for us, but then we drop. So, but again, we can't control that, and hopefully they also look at last year that we almost we were one game away from the state championship.
We have an opportunity to end the regular season on a high note this afternoon, taking on a very solid program in Berlin Brothersvalley out of District 5, and they were in the state finals last year in 1A.
Oh, yes, Berlin, there's a reason they've called us. They haven't called us in 23 years for a game. It's a credit to them. They're trying to play tough exhibition games, too. They went to the state championship last year. The coach does a great job. They have some really good players. Our junior, our JV, and our Trevor Uphold's really good friends with a lot of them. So he's our secret scout for the game. So he's been giving us a great update. But they have a great program, great coaches, very respectful, and it's going to be a good game for both teams.
That's Uniontown head coach Rob Kaczmarski. We'll talk to Brothersvalley's head coach Tanner Prosser when the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show continues right after this.
The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been helping injured people in Fayette County for over 45 years. If you've been injured and you need an attorney, call today. One of our 6 attorneys will come and meet with you if your situation is such that you can't come to us. We will not rest until we get the maximum amount of money for you that you deserve. I'm Attorney James Davis, and I will fight for you. Call me today at 724-437-2799.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Fatty liver is the buildup of excess fat in liver cells and affects about 100 million people in the U.S. Risk factors include being overweight, diabetes, high cholesterol, and hypertension. If you have fatty liver, our team at U.S. Digestive Health urges you to talk to your doctor about getting a blood or ultrasound-based test to check for liver scarring that can lead to cirrhosis. For more information, call us at 724-437-7677.
Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
High school basketball regular season wrapping up this afternoon with Uniontown taking on Brothersvalley, being joined now by Tanner Prosser. He's the head coach of Brothersvalley and coach your program sitting at 19-1 with 2 games left on the regular season, getting set to take on Uniontown this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how we're playing. At this point in the season, just trying to get better each day, try to get ready for the playoffs. Looking forward to Saturday. Will by far be our biggest challenge, but it's what we need to see.
Your son and Jarvis both continue to play well. See, looking at your stats, averaging over 20 points a game each.
Yeah, we lean on those guys. They have the most experience. They've both been starting since they were sophomores, so we kind of count on them to lead. But we've had other guys that have been producing, especially here late. So, feel like we have a solid group altogether.
Remember, we mentioned the Uniontown game on Saturday. You also play Mountain Ridge next week. Talk about how the District 5 playoffs are going to shake out for your program and how that's going to work entering the state tournament as well as we get into March.
Yeah, after we finish out the regular season here, we actually have a conference semifinal and final that'll be next weekend, and then we'll have about a week off until we start district play. We'll get a bye in the first round, and then host the semi, and then hopefully we'll make it to the championship. And then we have a real good shot at getting back into the state playoffs. And it's always very difficult when you get to that point. But I like what our guys are doing right now. Just got to continue to get better, and hopefully we can make a run.
Yeah, certainly this matchup against Uniontown, a good playoff tune-up for your program. They're certainly going to be one of the top seeds probably in the 4A WPIL tournament as well.
Yeah, very, very impressive. Very skilled, play extremely hard, well coached, and they just got some guys that can flat out play and fill it up. So they present a serious challenge and all the different things that they can do. But like I said, it's what we need to see, win or lose. It's a great opportunity for, like you said, us to play one of the top teams in 4A in the Whippy on their floor. So we're looking forward to it.
How does that work for you preparing for a game like this, especially against a team that likes to press and has so much team speed? Does that change the way you approach the game?
We kind of play the way we play. For us to change for one game doesn't make a lot of sense. We look big picture. We want to play a certain style in a certain way. Obviously some of the things that we're able to do well maybe at the single A level is a little tougher when you face a team like Uniontown, but we're not going to go away from what we do and how we play. It's a great opportunity for us to see a little more size, a little more, maybe not a little more, a lot more athleticism and quickness. And it only can make you better. If you can handle that, you can handle some of the things that we may see in the playoffs. So it's a good opportunity for us to see really good competition.
Coach, appreciate your time. Best of luck on Saturday and throughout the rest of the season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's Tanner Prosser, the head coach of Brothersvalley. Brothersvalley at Uniontown this afternoon. Boys high school basketball action here on WMBS. If you missed the Uniontown-Laurel Highlands game from last night, Nick Barchak has a recap when we come back on the Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show here on WMBS.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com. Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peach & Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peach & Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peach & Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat.
Peach & Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 61st year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Take it from me, Matt Sapienza, an actual satisfied customer. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Family owned and operated for 61 years. always proud to support local high school sports.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
Last night it was Fayette County's most famous crosstown rivalry as the Laurel Highlands Mustangs hosted the Uniontown Red Raiders. For Rob Kesmarski's Red Raiders, it was a tune-up, one of their final tune-ups before the playoffs, while John Smith's Mustangs playing out the string as their regular season would come to an end in their season overall as they came into the game with a 2-19 record. The Red Raiders coming in at 17-3, and those records would play out on the court as the Red Raiders had a big lead early in the game. In the first quarter, after the second timeout, the Red Raiders were up 22-2. The rout was on. The continuous clock was kicked in at the 2:30 mark of the second quarter. It was not officially enacted, though, until the start of the third quarter, but that's when the lead went up to 30. It was 36-12 for the Red Raiders after one, and then they were up 30 by halftime, 70-25 at one point at the 3-minute mark of the third quarter. For the Red Raiders, it was Isaac Ellsworth who led the way in the first half with 9 points, knocking down 3 threes. He would be the Red Raiders' leading scorer last night with 15. Lucas Suchevitz led the way for LH with 9. It was 75-28 Uniontown after 3, and they would cruise on to an 85-44 victory, a big win for the Red Raiders as they improved to 18-3 on the season with one more regular season game today to wrap things up before the playoff pairings are released on Monday for the Mustangs. That ends their season at 2-20, a disappointing first season for head coach John Smith. But for Rob Kesmarski's Red Raiders, a playoff berth, and now they will battle Berlin Brothersvalley at the A.J. Everhart Memorial Gymnasium today. They made the state finals last year. They're 19-1 on the season. Should be a great matchup, but last night it was all the Raiders again, led by 15 from Isaac Ellsworth. It was a big victory for Uniontown, 85-44 over the Mustangs. For WMBS, I'm Dick Barczyk.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry in the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student-athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student-athletes working hard both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626 8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Brian Morozak and Tony Hanula back here at Uniontown High School. The Uniontown Red Raiders hosting Brothersvalley this afternoon. Tony, as your starting lineups being brought to you by SWGI Specialists, now U.S. Digestive Health at Uniontown. A different name, but the same team, providing the same exceptional digestive care to our communities. Wishing the best of luck to our Fayette County teams. Tony, take it away.
All right, thanks, Brian. For the Uniontown Red Raiders today, who come in 18-3 overall, 9-1 in section play. Head coach Rob Kizmarski is assistant coach Ware Gladman. Their starters for today will be number 00, Notorious Grooms, a 5'10 junior guard. Number 2, Calvin Winfrey, a 6-foot junior guard. Number 4, Kadrian McLee, a 6'6 senior forward. Getting the start today will be senior number 21, Nick Torbish, a 6-foot senior guard, and number 34, Jameer Braxton, a 6'2 senior guard. For the Brothersvalley Mountaineers, their head coach is Tanner Prosser. His assistant coach is Jake Zorn and Eric Lauer. They come in 19-1 overall. Their starters for today will be number 1, Joseph Richardson, a 6'2 junior forward. Number 3, Craig Jarvis, a 6'2 senior guard. Number 4, McKelvey Four, a 6-foot junior forward. Number 5, Hayden Hutzel, a 6-foot junior guard. And number 22, Pace Prosser, a 6'2 senior guard.
We're back in 2 minutes from Uniontown High School here on WMBS Triple Live High School Sports Network and Facebook Live.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman is your go-to agent in Uniontown for the service you deserve at the price you want. So try to combine home and auto today. State Farm agent Lauren Yeoman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 724-592-6308 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241 or visit their Facebook page for more information.
Brian Morozak and Tony Hanula back here at Uniontown High School. And Tony, who mentioned at the start of our Sprouse Insurance Group pregame show, Pace Prosser approaching 2,000 career points. And their assistant coach, I was talking to Jake Zorn. He said, you forgot to carry the one. Prosser actually 1980, not 1970.
1980.
He needs 20 points for 2,000 in his career. And Craig Jarvis actually approaching 1,500 career points. He's sitting at 1,480. So if Jarvis gets 20 or Prosser gets 20, they'll hit 1,500 or 2,000 respectively.
Yeah, that's impressive. And especially when you have two guys on a team like that. I mean, that's a lot of points. And as we said, we were just talking a little bit ago, I expect to see a lot of threes from this team, from this Brothersvalley team. I mean, they take a ton of threes. I'm looking at it. They're averaging about 11 threes a game. So, like I said, a little bit different offense from them, I'm sure. The Red Raiders would not be surprised to see him come out in a zone defense just to try to get out there and stop the threes.
Yeah, Jarvis has hit 71 threes so far this season. In fact, he had a 61-point game against Juniata Valley earlier on this year. Prosser's hit 65 threes, and he's averaging 24.6 points a game and over 8 rebounds a game.
Well, and what's more impressive is both of them are actually shooting over 40% from three, and especially in high school. That's a pretty good stat to have right there. If you can knock down that many threes, it really keeps your team in a game.
We mentioned they've been in the state title game 2 of the last 3 years. Last year they won the District 5 championship, knocking off Southern Fulton, had state playoff wins over St. Joseph Academy Charter School, Philadelphia Academy Charter School, and Linville Hill before losing that game to Amani Christian. Amani actually knocked them out of the state playoffs in the first round back in 2022 after they downed Southern Fulton again in the District 5 title game. You go back a couple of years to 2021. Once again, you had Brothersvalley in a state title game after winning the District 5 championship over Chestnut Ridge. They had wins over Shade, Farrell, Bishop Canavan, and Clarion before losing to Nativity in the state title game. And you saw Brothersvalley against Geibel in the first round of the state playoffs back in 2020. They again won a District 5 championship over Shade, knocked off Geibel in the first round, knocked off Vincentian in the second round. They were still alive when the season was canceled due to COVID.
Right, and they probably would have had another shot to get to the state championship that year as well.
Should be a good test for Uniontown this afternoon against Brothersvalley. We're back with the opening tip-off right after this here on WMBS, the Turbine High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Go to 40 Uniontown and trade me in. John Clinton with Dominic Carbone from 7-time President Award-winning 40 Uniontown. Dom, is it true we have over 90 pre-owned vehicles on the lot? John, we have more pre-owned vehicles now than we've ever had. Cars, trucks, SUVs, we got them. Both Ford and non-Ford, most are certified with factory warranty and competitive rates. So, John, what's new with new? Well, Dom, I'm glad you asked. Listen to this. All 2023 F-150s have 1.9% for up to 72 months. That's right, XLs, XLTs, Lariats, all models except for Raptor. And get this, Ford has a huge push on all 2023 SUVs with great rates on Escape, Edge, Bronco Sport, and don't forget the Explorer and Expedition. Stop, click, or call for complete details. Remember, we still offer online maintenance appointments and no-charge pickup and delivery to your work and home. Your car knows, shouldn't you? That's 40 Uniontown on top of the hill across from Applebee's or 40uniontown.com. Must finance the Ford Motor Credit. Not all buyers will qualify.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
Uniontown Detailing offers an all-inclusive auto care experience. Services include full auto detailing, professional ceramic coatings, window tinting, undercoating, paintless dent repair, and more. Uniontown Detailing has moved to a new location on 255 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown. Stop by and check them out today. Best of luck this season to all local teams from Uniontown Detailing.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
For attorney Melinda Delarose, helping people with compassionate counseling, candid legal advice, strong advocacy, and professional commitment is what she does best. With an office at 99 East Main Street in downtown Uniontown, attorney Delarose specializes in family law, municipal law, and general civil litigation, as well as personal injury, estate planning, probate, and more. For more information, call attorney Melinda Delarose at 724-437-3200. That's 724-437-3200, or online at delaroselaw.com.
Brian Rozak and Tony Hanilla back here at Uniontown High School, just about set to go. The Uniontown Red Raiders and the Brothersvalley Mountaineers, our officials here this afternoon. Cody Thomas, Scott Levander, and Pat Lyon. Brothersvalley in their away blues, white numbers. Their bench across the court to our right. Uniontown, the home whites, maroon numbers. Their bench across the court to our left. We talked about some of the scoring milestones that Jarvis and Pross are approaching for Brothersvalley. Of course, on the Uniontown side, you had both Notorious Grooms and Jameer Braxton go over 1,000 career points earlier on this season. Torrey now sitting at 11-16 for his career. Jameer 10-72, and Calvin Winfrey now at 8-12. If the Red Raiders have a deep playoff run, he could go over 1,000 career points. Uniontown's on the court. They're set to go. Tony, now Brothersvalley breaking the huddle off to our right.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game, Brian. We were looking forward to it, on January 9th, I think it was, whenever it got snowed out. But like I said, always a good team to watch. Berlin Brothersvalley, always very well coached and they just know what they're doing. That's all. It'll be a good game.
Jarvis and McLee winning it back to Notorious Grooms off the opening tip-off. And here's Torrey on the near wing for Uniontown. Red Raiders working left to right as we describe it. McLee up top will switch back with Calvin Winfrey. Now Cadrian again near elbow. Back to Calvin on the near wing. He'll take a deep three. It's on the way and good. Calvin Winfrey has really been playing well, Tony, coming off of that ankle injury.
Yeah, I think it was 2, though, Brian, right?
Yes, long 2 to give Uniontown a 2-0 lead as Jarvis had his shot blocked down low by McLee, but the Mountaineers keeping it alive on the offensive glass. Jarvis operating outside the arc. McLee extending there for Uniontown as Jarvis takes the 3. It rattles out. And Jameer Braxton the rebound there for Uniontown.
Yeah, Uniontown in a man-to-man defense as well as Berlin Brothersvalley.
Up top, McLee switching back with Torrey Grooms. His 3 ball off the mark. And the ball go out of bounds and over to Berlin Brothersvalley.
Yeah, Torrey was just kind of, wasn't set right there whenever he went up for the shot. Was kind of fading a little bit and missed it to the left. Now full court pressure being applied by Uniontown.
They're back in their 2-2-1. Torrey right in the face of McKelvey 4. Touch there from Pace Prosser, brought across, and now Berlin Brothersvalley breaking towards the basket, and Craig Jarvis putting it up and in to tie the game at 2 here at the 6:52 mark of the first.
Yeah, a nice job on the break there to find a wide open Jarvis there for the layup.
Winfrey again switching with Jameer Braxton for Uniontown. Touch from McLee on the near wing, works off to his right. Back to Braxton again, out to Torrey Grooms. And now Calvin a touch, working off to his right, into the lane. Calvin driving, trying to scoop it up. Shot attempt came up short, McKelvey 4. The rebound there for Berlin Brothersvalley, off to Prosser and across on the far side. Here's Pace Prosser trying to pull up jumper from the foul line, got blocked. Now contact on the backside. Braxton running over Craig Jarvis, and Jameer will pick up the foul.
Yeah, Braxton, though, good hustle trying to get after that loose ball, but he's going to pick up his first foul, team first.
So 6:23 left here in the opening quarter. This game tied at 2.
Yeah, now they're going to call it the other way.
They posted the foul on Braxton.
Yeah, right.
Torrey Grooms lining up to trigger the basketball, and it should be Berlin Brothersvalley ball.
Correct. And that it is. Referees having a little discussion, but they corrected themselves.
Oh, it's pretty clear. I mean, there's no way you're going to call that the other way. Jameer clearly ran him over.
Oh, yeah.
The inbounds pass. Prosser posting up, needs a little help. Pull it back up top again to Hayden Hutzel. Hutzel off to his left. A little switch there with Jarvis. Again, Jarvis and Prosser will do the majority of the shooting on the Berlin Brothersvalley side here this afternoon. 4 has it right now into Prosser. Reposition shot with the left hand, good for Pace Prosser.
Well, and you mentioned that, you're looking at Jarvis and Prosser with a lot of scoring, but Hutzel had 31 in their last game, so actually knocked down 9 threes in their last win. So, you got a couple guys that can shoot on this team.
And they're up 4-2 over Uniontown here at the 5:45 mark of the first. Here's Braxton, long 2 near side, good, as Jameer Braxton rattling that one home to tie this game up at 4, and quickly back on the other side. The basket and 1 for Craig Jarvis.
Yeah, I think they're going to call that on McLee.
So Jarvis, who came in again averaging 22.4 points a game, approaching 1,500 in his career, now sitting at 1,484, will head to the free throw line. As Tony said, the foul going on Cadrian McLee, his first team second. Jarvis's free throw on the way and good to give him 5. Jarvis came into the game 79% so far this season from the free throw line, and it's a 7-4 lead for Berlin Brothersvalley over Uniontown. Winfrey up top, little ball fake off to Grooms, far wing, looking to tie it up. Too strong there on the 3, and Pace Prosser, another rebound for the Mountaineers. Prosser kicking in the far corner there to Hayden Hutzel. Spots up for the 3, bounces around, it's no good. And Cadrian McLee, another rebound for Uniontown. Touch from Braxton, off and across. There's Calvin Winfrey, deep 3 near side, good for Calvin Winfrey. He has 5 of the 7 so far for Uniontown, and we're tied at 7, 3 minutes in, Tony.
A nice shot there by Winfrey. Just able to establish a little space for himself and throw up that 3 and knock it down.
McKelvey Ford. Guarding him was Jameer Hager, who checked that. Jeremiah Hager checked into the game on the Uniontown side, replacing Nick Torbich. And now McKelvey 4 up top. To his right to Jarvis, deep 3. Too strong off the back iron, and Calvin Winfrey. Rebound there for Uniontown.
And Uniontown looking to run. But Berlin Brothers Valley getting a good job getting back on defense.
Grooms over to Braxton. Braxton left to the lane. Kicks it over to Jeremiah Hager, who spots it for the three. It's too strong off the back iron. Good rebound there from McLee. Tapping it out to Torrey Grooms. And now Calvin Winfrey a touch. Jeremiah again. And now Calvin repositions here high on the right. Calvin working off to his left. Touch from Jameer again. Deep two, near wing, no good. And the rebound pulled down by McKelvey for Berlin Brothers Valley. They're quickly up the floor, spinning back in traffic. Hayden Hutzel drawing the foul.
Yeah,
Coach K didn't like the call, Tony.
No, I was going to say, let's see if this is on. It's going to be on McLee. On McLee again. I wasn't sure if they were going to call it on McLee or Hager, but that's going to be his second, and that's a big foul. Because McLee, especially with his size underneath and able to block these shots, he's going to have to come out now with 4:02 to go in this first quarter. No, Coach Kazmarski's going to ride with it.
Third team foul. Actually, they posted that on Braxton.
No, that's not right. They're going to go back to the scores table, I'm sure. Braxton wasn't even in the area.
It should have been on McLee, and they actually put 4, not 34, over there at the scores table.
Yeah, that's
that's pull Braxton out of the game, but that's not right.
No.
The foul was not on Braxton. It was on McLee.
It was on McLee, and I had it marked down for McLee as well. Braxton's like, I wasn't even in the area.
And off the inbounds pass, is that a technical foul call?
I think they got a technical.
They're going to call it on the Uniontown bench, but there's, Coach K's right. The foul was on McLee. The foul was not on Braxton.
You are correct.
He has every right to criticize that.
Yeah.
They messed up.
Well, but the thing of it was, whenever they went over to the scores table,
I thought they put 4,
they
not
did.
34.
They did put 4. I mean, I saw Pat Lyon with 4 fingers up. So
Prosser makes the first of 2 free throws.
I think that was actually a mistake on the scores table, but regardless, you got Braxton on the bench with 2 fouls.
And a second free throw good there from Prosser. He makes them both. He's 88% so far this season. And now they're checking again at the scores table. And again, that should have been the second on McLee, not the second on Braxton.
Correct.
And they're going over things here with Calvin.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't have had the technical call there on Robb if they would have had the call right in the first place, because he wouldn't have argued it.
Right. That is correct. Yeah, because I was questioning whether it was going to be on McLee or Hager.
Yeah. But as you said, Braxton wasn't even around the play.
Right.
And they'll lob it into the backcourt. There to Craig Jarvis. So Berlin Brothers Valley getting a free 2 here at the line from Prosser. Now Jarvis operating. Guarding him is Milsom. Pulled back to his left again to Pace Prosser. Double team comes over. Prosser back to Jarvis again here on the near side. Those 2 play catch. Back to Prosser in their corner trying to come baseline near side. They rolled him out of bounds. And over to Uniontown. Cody Thomas on that call.
And a good job there by Winfrey to play good defense against Prosser. Made him try to make that move. A little bit of lipping going on here between Prosser and Notorious Grooms.
Winfrey back across here for Uniontown. Over to Milsom. Up top again to Kadrian McLee. Kadrian pulling it back there to Calvin. Touch from Jeremiah Hager. Hager trying to pull Torrey over. And Notorious picks up the basketball there for the Red Raiders. Looking to drive there on 4. Back again to Calvin on the near boundary. Kellen Milsom for 3. It's no good off the back on. Good rebound again from Hager. Kept alive to Grooms. Now Jeremiah again. Spotting up for 3 in the lead. No good. Milson on the tip-in. Couldn't get it to go from point-blank range. And Pace Prosser out of the pack with the basketball there for Berlin Brothers Valley. And Pace going coast to coast. Couldn't finish. Ball sat on the side of the rim and then fell out, Tony.
Yeah, and on that backside, Milsom missed an easy one right there. Thought he was going to have the easy putback for 2, but just fell off the rim.
Milsom from the foul line. Jumper good to tie the game. Kellen Milsom. We're knotted up at 9 here at the 2:40 mark of the first.
Yeah, we thought we were going to have a good game, Brian, and we definitely do. 2 good teams right now getting prepared for the playoffs.
Prosser out of his own zone. Deep 3 up top. Good. Pace Prosser. He has 7 of the 12 so far for Berlin Brothers Valley, and the Mountaineers lead it 12-9 here at the 2:21 mark of the first.
Yeah, nice
Calvin
shot.
pulling it back there to Jeremiah. A little switch back from Kadrian. Jeremiah again kicked in the corner. Torrey Grooms high arcing 3. No good. And another rebound pulled down by McKelvey 4 in Berlin Brothers Valley. Off the Pace Prosser and across. Over to Jarvis looking for another 3. That one rattles out. Torrey Grooms another rebound there for Uniontown.
Yeah, Jarvis he took 3 threes already. Just can't get it to knock down. Around the rim each time. He was close, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Calvin over to Milsom. Back to Calvin. Another deep three from the near side off the mark. And 4, another rebound there for Brothersvalley. Touch from Prosser. Home run ball down to Jarvis leaning and drawing the foul. So Craig Jarvis back to the foul line for Brothersvalley. Mountaineers lead the Red Raiders 12-9 here at the 1:43 mark of the first.
Yeah, Kellen Milsom going to get called with that. Oh, no, they're going to call that on Winfrey? Interesting.
They do post it on
Yeah,
Winfrey.
they did. No, they called it on Calvin. On the reach, I actually thought it was going to be on Milsom. They were both in the area.
First of 2 free throws, good. I thought Jarvis kind of short-armed it, but still got it to go. So he has 6 in the lead up to 4. Now we'll see a substitution on the Berlin side. Levi Leonard checking in for Joseph Richardson. Also Hayden Hutzel checking out, and they'll bring Matthew Miller into the game. Second of 2 free throws on the way, and again getting a friendly bounce. Craig Jarvis connecting. So he's 3 for 3 from the foul line, has scored 7. And the Mountaineers have a 14-9 lead over Uniontown here at the 1:36 mark of the first. Torrey Grooms up top, and he kind of short-armed on that 3 as well, trying to pull back on it, but deflected over to Kadrian McLee. Now a push called here on the floor against the Mountaineers.
And I think that's going to be on Jarvis. Let's see what Scotty Levander does, and it is going to be on Craig Jarvis. So he's going to pick up his first. It's only the first foul against the Mountaineers.
Correct. So Uniontown keeping possession. Here's Grooms off the screen for McLee. Good ball movement on the far block to Jeremiah Hager, who lays it up and in. So Hager pulls Uniontown back to within 3 at 14-11. Berlin back on the other side. McKelvey Ford, baseline far side. Little pull back there over to Prosser. Shot attempt got blocked going up. Deflected out of bounds off of Uniontown. Will stay with Brothersvalley here in the Red Raiders zone.
Yeah, nice defense. Good block there by Kadrian McLee. Able to avoid the foul and block the shot.
Another substitution on the Berlin side is Matthew Miller checking out. And into the game, Carson Jarvis, only a freshman, the younger brother of Craig. And here's Prosser, a little floater out in front, off the front of the rim, no good. McLee the rebound for Uniontown. Off and across there to Ellsworth. Coming baseline to Hager. Pulled back, Torrey Grooms, 3 on the way. Off the back iron again, no good. Rebound on the near side, pulled down by Berlin's McKelvey Ford. Touch from Prosser across to Jarvis. Looking for another 3 out the front of the rim, no good. Rebound deflected around, and here's Torrey Grooms again for Uniontown. Pulls it out to Hager, comes far wing and in, and he's called for the charge. Red Raider fans don't like it.
No, they do not. Hager just a little bit out of control, though, and that call could have gone either way. But they're going to call it on Hager, so he's going to pick up his first. That's a team 5th in this first quarter.
And player control, though.
Yeah.
So they won't shoot.
Correct.
You have local officials on the game, but Berlin's gotten the better of the calls here, Tony.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I just think it was a scorer's table mistake with Braxton.
Somebody messed up. We'll check it out at halftime. And, there's a push. That's going to be a foul on McLee.
Well, and now he's going to have his second foul.
Correct.
So now you got 2 players for Uniontown with 2 fouls.
They do post at his second.
Yeah, so Townsend's going to check in now for Kadrian McLee.
Hutzel shooting a pair of free throws. He's only 45% so far this season from the free throw line. And now Eric Townsend into the game on the Uniontown side, trying to check in too early.
I'm watching Coach Chizmarski over there just kind of.
He can't stand now.
I know, he's got to behave, yeah.
Hutzel, first free throw on the way and good, and has to watch his P's and Q's. He gets another technical. He missed the first WPIL playoff game.
Yeah, not a good idea.
No, I'm sure he'll behave. So now Miller in on the Berlin side and Townsend in for Uniontown. Hutzel, second of 2 free throws on the way and good again. So Brothersvalley leading Uniontown here with 30 seconds left in the opening quarter, 15-11. Notorious Grooms working between the circles. Check that, 16-11. We'll send it out in front. Jeremiah Hager repositions and scoops it up and in. So Jeremiah Hager with 4. Red Raiders back to within 3, down 16-13 with 12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Prosser high on the left. Prosser leaning to his left, taking the 3. It's off the back iron, no good. Ellsworth on the backside. The rebound needs to hurry, down at 2, down to 1. Off to Grooms, 3 at the buzzer, no good. So after 1 quarter of basketball, Brothersvalley 16, Uniontown 13. We're back with the second and 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
Hi, I'm Russ Blejo. As your local Allstate agent, providing protection that fits your life is something I take, personally. I'm committed to learning about your needs and personalizing protection to meet them. From bundling your auto home and life insurance with ease to evaluating optional coverage based on your protection needs. I can build an insurance proposal that fits your life. Are you in good hands? Contact me, Russ Bleho, for a free quote.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Savings vary. Good times and good food. It's all at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown, family-owned and operated. Potter's has been a staple in the Uniontown community since 1950. So get out of the house and make your next night out at Potter's Bar and Grill on Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Call them up at 724-438-9835. That's 724-438-9835. Or visit Potter's on Facebook. We'll see you at Potter's.
Prime Rozak and Tony Hinola back here at Uniontown High School. A 16-13 lead for Berlin Brothers Valley over Uniontown. You have Pace Prosser and Craig Jarvis 7 apiece on the Berlin Brothers Valley side. Calvin Winfrey leading Uniontown with 5 here after 1 quarter of play time.
Well, we thought we'd see a lot of made threes, but only 2 so far, 1 by each team in that first quarter. A lot of 3 attempts, but just couldn't get them to go down.
The Berlin Brothers Valley working right to left with the basketball as the second quarter gets underway. McKelvey Ford trying to pull it back, and a travel called there on the Mountaineers.
Yeah, Prosser got called for the shuffle there as he took the hand off. Actually thought you were going to get another foul against Uniontown. Somebody trying to fight through the screen over there, but it's going to be Uniontown ball.
They've had a lot of contact out on the court here early on. Physical game. Again, you have Kadrian McLee and Jameer Braxton, 2 fouls apiece. Also a technical foul called on Rob Kesmarski in the Uniontown bench. And here's Braxton working baseline far side. Foul's going to be called here on the floor against Berlin Brothers Valley.
Well, and that's only the second team foul for the first half, but that's going to be the second foul on Jarvis. That could be a big foul.
Correct. One of their leading scorers, again, coming in, averaging over 22 points a game. Jeremiah Hager up top for Uniontown, over to Braxton, sent it around the horn in the corner to Torrey, back on the wing again to Jameer. He directs traffic, brings Grooms over to his left, trying to set a screen, and now Braxton coming baseline near side, fights off the double team, couldn't get the shot to go, rebound deflecting around, and then controlled there by McKelvey 4 of Berlin Brothers Valley. Touch from Prosser, sent ahead to Hutzel, who drives near baseline, couldn't get it to go. Hutzel got his own rebound on the floor, and he's called for the travel.
And not so sure about that one, but
never really moved. He just kind of caught it on his back.
Yeah.
Tried to dish it out. So I don't know where the travel was.
I don't know.
Nonetheless, Red Raiders get it back. Down 3. Hager up top. McLee back to Hager. Sent around to Braxton. And now Torrey Grooms back in the corner again to Jameer. Looking for 3 in the tie. It's off the side of the rim. No good. Jarvis pulls down the rebound. Sent it ahead to Prosser. And a foul called here at midcourt.
That foul's going to be on Braxton, and that's big. That's going to be his 3rd. So he's going to have to sit the rest of this half. 6:51 to go here in the second quarter, and that's a big foul right there.
Scored only 2 points so far.
Came in averaging 19 a game, so you're going to lose a lot of offense for the Red Raiders with him on the bench.
McKelvey 4 setting it into Pace Prosser, fronted there by Calvin Winfrey. Here's Pace looking for operating room. Nothing on his right, comes back to his left, trying to kick in the corner, deflected out of bounds by Torrey Grooms. Will stay with Berlin Brothers Valley here in the Uniontown zone.
Yeah, good hands there by Grooms. Tried to get the ball down in the corner, but Grooms able to knock it out of bounds.
4, sending it in there to Prosser. Back to 4 again, fronted there by Hager. Touch up top from Hutzel, trying to pivot off of Milsom. Hutzel staying with it, a ball fake, and went up and had his shot altered. Deflected into the hands of Notorious Grooms, and brings it back across here for Uniontown. Pulled out to Hager. In the corner, Milsom. Misses there on the 3, and Jarvis, another rebound underneath for the Mountaineers. Jarvis back through center. Sends it far side. Hutzel spots up for the 3. It's too strong. A lot of missed shots out there, on both sides.
No kidding. So I say we knew we'd see a lot of threes, but I thought we'd see a lot more makes.
Here's Grooms coming back. That might be the 3rd foul on Jarvis.
And it is going to be the 3rd foul on Jarvis. And good job there by Grooms to take it to the basket. He realized he had Jarvis on him. Tried to pick up that 3rd foul, and that's exactly what he did.
So Jarvis with 7 points will have to check out here on the Mountaineers side. And Notorious Grooms for Uniontown to shoot 2. First of 2 on the way in good. That's the first point of the game for Torrey Grooms.
Yeah, Grooms has had some wide open looks on the 3, but just can't knock him down here today.
Now has 1,117 career points. Uniontown back to within 2, down 16-14. Second of 2 from Torrey Grooms. Good again. This is the first 2 points for Uniontown here in the second quarter.
First 2 points by either
side,
team,
right? 16-15. Berlin Brothers Valley, the lead at 1. Carson Jarvis now into the game on the Mountaineers side. Hutzel with the basketball right now. Goes between defenders, went up. Had it deflected out of bounds. Ruled off of Uniontown going out. We'll stay with the Mountaineers here in the Red Raiders zone.
Yeah, Kadrian McLee with another block, and we're going to have a timeout.
Taken by Brothersvalley. Full timeout, 16-15 Mountaineers. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Night.
The UPMC Rehabilitation Institute on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500. Accidents can happen at any time. At Stewart Collision Service in Uniontown, we are here to repair your vehicle to pre-accident condition. Have dents? Stewart Collision Service does paintless dent repair. So give us a call at 724-437-9381 or stop by 73 East Fayette Street for all your collision needs. We work with all insurances. Stewart Collision supports our local high school sports team and wish you the best this season. That's Stewart Collision Service, 73 East Fayette Street in Uniontown, 724-437-9381.
Good game so far, 16-15, Brothersvalley leading Uniontown. Good to see our colleague John Scully in the house tonight as well, Tony.
Yeah, I know. He's probably chomping at the bit. He's ready to come over here. Hey, by the way, while we have a quick break, I want to say hi to, I was asked to say hi to Alex in Virginia Beach, who's a avid watcher of us. So, like I said, thanks very much, Alex, and you're seeing a pretty good game here so far.
Appreciate everyone tuning in. Prosser, a drive and a miss. Hutzel keeping it alive there for Berlin Brothersvalley. Out again to Prosser. Holding far baseline. Now back outside the arc on the wing, fronted there by Hager. Prosser taking a little fade away to it's off the mark of McLee. The rebound that time for Uniontown. Red Raiders an opportunity to take the lead on this possession. Torrey Grooms now backing out here high on the left. Hager setting the screen. Grooms stays with it. Switches back there with Calvin. Now backs out edge of the zone. Watched by McKelvey Ford. Now Calvin driving back. Tough shot. Couldn't get it to go. Hager comes crashing in and scores on the putback. So Jeremiah Hager, 6 off the Uniontown bench. Red Raiders now in the lead at 17-16. Pace Prosser trying to throw that one. That over his shoulder, and he's called for the travel.
Whoa. Thought that foul was going to be on Calvin Winfrey. Looked like he kind of grabbed, but they're going to call a travel.
I've seen some interesting calls, Tony. We're talking off the air as well so far this afternoon.
Yeah, good game. I mean, fast-paced game, though, too. That's the thing about it, you know.
Hager touching it off there to Kadrian McLee. Kadrian, a little ball fake back to Calvin. Out again to Kellen Milsom. Has a seam between defenders. Milsom couldn't finish. Ball loose here on the near side. And in traffic, Berlin Brothersvalley keeping it alive there. McKelvey 4 off and across now to Pace Prosser. Prosser up top, taking the three with Winfrey in his face and rattling it home. That was a tough shot, Tone, and Prosser got it to go. Second made three for Pace Prosser. He has 10. Now he's 10 points shy of 2,000 for his career. Grooms looking to answer back on the other side for Uniontown. Missed on the three. Kept alive on the offensive glass there from Milsom. Kicks it back out to Winfrey. Comes near baseline in traffic. Prosser a little swat. And they're just going to rule it out of bounds here off of Berlin Brothersvalley. Uniontown will keep possession. They're down 2 at 19-17 here at the 4:14 mark of the second quarter.
Yeah, actually, I thought it was a pretty good defensive play as well. Even though Winfrey hit the ground, I didn't think there was a foul there anyway. Just good defense by the Mountaineers.
Red Raiders send it around the arc. Back to Torrey Grooms. Up top again to Winfrey. Far side, Kellen Milsom. Uniontown down 2. Milsom driving, repositions, turns out in front, couldn't get it to go. McLee had the rebound, and then Prosser ripping it away there for Berlin Brothersvalley. Prosser spinning all over the place on the far wing, goes cross-court near side, brought down there by Matthew Miller. Pulled back over there to Hayden Hutzel. Up top again to McKelvey Ford, and you have Craig Jarvis on the bench for the Mountaineers now with 3 personal fouls. As Hutzel has it, tries to come inside. Prosser double team, fights it off, scoops it up and in. Another tough shot converted for Pace Prosser, Tony.
He's just been able to free himself up with a little bit of space and knock down a couple shots, Brian. I mean, it's been good defense by Uniontown, but Prosser just a little bit better on the offensive end.
He has 12 and the lead at 4 now for the Mountaineers at 21-17. 3:18 left here in the second quarter. Winfrey up top for Uniontown, sends it far side to Hager, a little ball fake. Back to Calvin. Watched there by Matthew Miller. Now resets here edge of the zone. Calvin says it's go time again. A little turn and a shot there from the near elbow. No good. Out of bounds and back over to Berlin Brothersvalley.
Calvin looking for a foul there, but It's one of those things. Not sure that they got all ball or a little bit of arm, but either way, it's going to be the Mountaineers' ball.
Isaac Ellsworth back into the game on the Uniontown side, replacing Kellen Milsom. Ellsworth had a game-high 15 last night against Laurel Highlands and knocked down 5 threes. Very impressive off the Red Raider bench. Uniontown can use some of those threes right now. Joseph Richardson bouncing it over to Hutzel, back to Prosser, another fadeaway 3 in and out. Hutzel keeping it alive on the offensive glass. Pulling it off to Jarvis, who's back in there, Tony, with 3 personal fouls. So Coach Tanner Prosser rolling the dice a little bit.
No kidding there.
Especially with his team leading by 4 with 2:32 left before halftime.
Still a lot of time. I mean, you hate to see him pick up his 4th foul. Only 2 minutes to go here in this second quarter.
Hutzel fighting back. They're going to rule that deflected out off of Uniontown. So once again, the Mountaineers keeping possession.
I think another block there by Kadrian. Now you're going to have Milsom check back in for Hager.
Kadrian averaging close to 5 blocks a game on the Uniontown side. Craig Jarvis descended in. Touch there from Prosser. Back up top 4 in the switchback. That could have been an offensive foul there on Prosser. Kind of pushed off. His 3-ball no good, and Ellsworth the rebound there for Uniontown.
Yeah, he might have got away with an offensive foul there, no doubt.
I think he did get away with it. No doubt about that one. Isaac Ellsworth back there to Calvin Winfrey, and we'll see if they take it at Jarvis right now with 3 personal fouls. It'll be Ellsworth, though, spotting up for the 3. Off the back iron, no good. And a nice little poke to himself there from Kellen Milsom.
Good
Straddles
job
the near boundary.
Yeah, good job by Milsom to get that offensive rebound. Calvin going to slow this game down a little bit.
Now 1:45 left before halftime. Ellsworth again thinking about a 3. Kind of spin off of McKelvey 4. Pulls it back to Calvin Winfrey here high on the right. Winfrey now edge of the zone. Watch there from Prosser. Winfrey will take the 3. It's on the way. Again, no good, rattling out. And Prosser another rebound there for Brothersvalley. Credit the Mountaineers. They've had good defense as well this afternoon, holding Uniontown only 17 points with only 1:17 left before halftime.
I was just thinking the same thing, Brian. I'm thinking we were going to see a big, high-scoring game, and these teams, neither one of them more than 25 points here in this first half. Kind of surprising.
Yeah, the pace of this game certainly benefiting Brothersvalley, but the Mountaineers turn it over here. You had Hutzel had a little slip trying to come down the lane, and Joseph Richardson trying to save it here on the near boundary, unable to do that. So Uniontown will get the basketball back, down 4 at 21-17 with 1:02 left before halftime.
Yeah, and this is not the same Uniontown team that we've seen the last couple games, being able to shoot and fill it up, scoring over 80 points in those games. But right now really can't make a whole lot of baskets, not hitting anything from 3.
Now you love the Nuggets, Tony. Uniontown's lost their last 2 when they played the back end of back-to-back games. They've lost the last 2 back-end games, the second game when they've had back-to-back games. Good news for them. They won't have any back-to-back games you wouldn't think in the postseason.
Probably no back-to-back games anymore for the rest of this year.
Foul called there on the floor. It'll be the 3rd team foul on Brothersvalley, and the first personal on McKelvey 4. So you'll have Torrey Grooms triggered into Kadrian McLee. Kadrian fronted there by Levi Leonard trying to keep it alive. And 38 seconds left before halftime. Winfrey coming near baseline. Floater good for Calvin Winfrey. So Calvin with 7 of Uniontown's 19. Red Raiders only down 2 now at 21-19 with 26 seconds left here in the first half. Once again, Prosser between defenders. Couldn't get it to go, but the putback is good in traffic. And that was Matthew Miller, his first 2 off the Mountaineers bench.
Yeah, right place, right time. Good job by Miller.
23-19, Brothersvalley over Uniontown. 9 seconds left here in the second quarter, and a foul called on the floor here against the Mountaineers.
Now they're going to call that on Miller there, so Miller's going to pick up his first. Still only the team 4th in this second quarter. So no shooting yet, 9.2 seconds to go.
Torrey Grooms quickly into Kadrian, trying to kick it back there to Calvin Winfrey. Calvin from the foul line out to Milsom, spots up for the 3-2 strong. Kadrian keeping it alive out in front, and will float it up and in. Kadrian McLee, his first 2 points of the afternoon, come here right before halftime to pull Uniontown back to within 2 at 23-21. Stay tuned for our halftime show, being brought to you by the Radcliffe Martin Law Firm. Comes your way next year on WMBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valet. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
At Uniontown Printing Press, they are more than T-shirts. They are about you and everything you love. And they are local. Operated by Mookie John and Kenny Musco, they share the passion with your group, club, or team, the excitement you have for your event or cause, and that makes your business stand out from the rest. Uniontown Printing Press believes that custom T-shirts do more than just make you look good. They help you feel good and inspire you to do good. Call Uniontown Printing Press at 724-366-7095. That's 724-366-7095. Are you down with UPP?
Attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt at Watson Mundorf LLP wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year. Watson Mundorf is a premier regional law firm whose experience and expertise empower it to not only be an advocate for its clients, but also provide them with exceptional service to exceed expectations. With offices in Uniontown and Connellsville, they are local and here to serve you. Call 724-626-8882 for attorneys Bobby Gordon, Shane Gannon, and Tim Witt.
Falling in love with a house? Head over heels for a home plan? Take the plunge. Apply for a mortgage loan with First Federal Savings and Loan of Greene County. Feeling commitment shy? Complete a mortgage pre-qualification. It's simple. 100% online, and you'll get a personalized answer within one business day. Then save the date for a move-in day or groundbreaking and put a key ring on it. Apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 458729.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility, combined with our personalized approach, is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Looking for a fast, friendly notary service? Sandy Howell Notary Services, LLC, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, PA, is here to help with transfers, plate renewals, new PA plates, and more. They serve Uniontown, Smithfield, Fairchance, and surrounding areas. Open weekday evenings starting at 5:30 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sandy Howell Notary Services, 158 Dry Knob Road, Smithfield, 724-564-8955. Big enough to serve you, small enough to know you by name.
Back here at Uniontown High School, good one at halftime. Berlin Brothersvalley 23, Uniontown 21. Certainly a low-scoring affair. And Tony, your halftime stats. They're being brought to you by First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County.
Yeah, an extremely low-scoring affair, Brian. I'm looking at this, and you had Berlin Brothersvalley scoring 7 points in that second quarter, and Uniontown only 8. I was going to say, when was the last time we saw Uniontown only score 8 points in a quarter? But let's go with these stats in the first half for the Uniontown Red Raiders. They were led in scoring by Calvin Winfrey, who had 7 in that first half. He was followed by Jeremiah Hager, who had 6. 2 points from Notorious Grooms, 2 from Kadri McLee, 2 from Kellen Milsom, and 2 from Jameer Braxton. Braxton in foul trouble with those 3 fouls in that first half, only had 2 points. 13 in the first, 8 in the second for their total of 21. 2 for 2 from the foul line, and only 1 made 3 in this game so far for Uniontown. That by Calvin Winfrey in the first quarter. On the other side for the Brothersvalley Mountaineers, they were led by Pace Prosser, who has 12 points and is now 8 away from 2,000. He was followed by Craig Jarvis, who had 7. All those came in the first quarter. 2 points from Hayden Hutzel and 2 points from Matthew Miller. 16 in the first, 7 in the second. Their total of 23. 7 for 7 from the foul line, and they had 2 made threes, both of those by Pace Prosser.
At 23-21, Berlin Brothersvalley over Uniontown. Again, the WPIAL playoff pairings would come out 2 o'clock on Monday. We'll pass those along to you here on all of our WMBS outlets. Again, we'll have audio at least for all of the WPIAL playoff games involving our local teams. No guarantee on video with the NFHS, with the new WPIAL deal having first right of refusal, and we're preliminarily told that will likely be blocked out here at Uniontown due to the fact they have an NFHS camera on site. But again, we'll pass along all of those details next week. 23-21, Berlin Brothersvalley. Second half comes your way next in 4 minutes here on WMBS.
February is Auto Show time at Thurby's Riverside Ford. That means special financing and Auto Show bonus cash on new Ford SUVs and trucks. Have you been thinking about a new 23 Ford F-150 four-wheel drive XLT? Take advantage of 1.9 financing for 72 months during Auto Show month. Now that's an Auto Show deal. Listen up. All new 23 Ford Escapes come with 0% Ford credit financing for 48 months, plus $2,000 trade assist Ford bonus cash. And the showstopper, the 23 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend and Outer Banks, have 0% for 60 months, plus $2,000 trade assist rebate during Auto Show month. We have inventory in stock and on the way. Thurby's Riverside Ford, your presidential award-winning dealer, located 1 mile past Lady Luck Casino on Route 40. See Joey, Sammy, Jimmy, or Ashley. Offer ends March 31st, 2024.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com. NovaCare Rehabilitation is now in Masontown. Using a personalized plan of care and one-on-one sessions, NovaCare gives you an advantage in rehabilitation. Dr. Haley Cruiser and our professional staff are certified to use industry-leading treatments, including LVST Big Therapy for Parkinson's disease, which increases mobility, improves balance, and decreases time necessary to complete tasks. These services supplement NovaCare's exceptional orthopedic, concussion, and vestibular dysfunction resources. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call our new Masontown office on Route 21 McClellantown Road at 724-491-5220.
Casey Sports Cafe, located at 243 South Mount Vernon Avenue in Uniontown and owned by the Vernon family, wants you to know they have new evening hours. And those new hours are 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday and 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends. Come to Casey Sports Cafe and check out their new menu ideas and entrees. Casey's can also cater your next event. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Casey's is the place to eat. Call 724-550-4126. M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164, or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Brian Rozak and Tony Hanula back here at Uniontown High School, 23-21. Berlin Brothersvalley leading Uniontown as we get ready to start the third quarter. And Tony, certainly a low-scoring affair so far. The Red Raiders held to just 21 points in that first half. Berlin Brothersvalley only scoring 23.
This is not what we expected, Brian. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I thought we'd be at least 40-40 at halftime. I thought we'd see a lot of scoring, but really neither one of these teams can make any shots from deep. We saw Groom struggle, and as we said, only one made three on the Uniontown side, and that was Calvin Winfrey. Only two on the Mountaineer side for Berlin Brothersvalley, but still a good game and a close game and two evenly matched teams, and pretty much what we expected. We thought we'd see a good one here today, and we are.
And you have two teams' star players and some foul trouble as well. Craig Jarvis, 3 personals on the Berlin Brothersvalley side, and Jameer Braxton, 3 personals on the Uniontown side.
Yeah, and you can definitely see the difference in the offense with Braxton on the bench for most of that first half. only scored 2 points, and as we said, came in averaging 19.
Red Raiders working right to left as we describe it here to start the third quarter. They have the basketball. Calvin Winfrey over to Jameer Braxton out there with those three personals. Up top to Kadrian McLean. Switching back with Calvin. Now Jameer on the far side. Those two play catch. Back to Hager now near side. Over to Torrey Grooms and back to Jameer Braxton. Red Raiders kind of feeling out Brothersvalley on this opening possession of the third quarter. It's Grooms in the corner. And Torrey trying to spin it back up to Calvin Winfrey. Red Raiders taking some time off the clock. And again, the pace of this game has certainly favored the Mountaineers so far.
For sure.
Here's Grooms over to Braxton again. Braxton working right of the lane, leaning in, could get the shot to go. McLean, a nice little tip back over to Braxton, who's able to lay it up and in. So Jameer tying this game at 23. And now a home run ball for Brothersvalley that was intended for Joseph Richardson from Pace Prosser goes out of bounds. And the basketball back over to Uniontown. Surprised to see that aggressive pass from Richardson. Or check that from Prosser.
Yeah, from Prosser. Actually, I really didn't see Richardson being open underneath there, but he tried to make that pass and thread the needle, but just threw it a little bit out of Richardson's reach.
Now Uniontown looking for the lead. Here's Hager. Pivoting back, will turn and shoot, came up short. And Craig Jarvis out of the pack with a loose ball rebound there for Brothersvalley. Jarvis bringing it across. Jarvis leaning, got swatted by Jeremiah Hager. Ball deflected out of bounds. Will stay with Brothersvalley here in the Uniontown zone.
Tell you what, Hager's been playing some great basketball for Uniontown over the last couple games. He's had a couple good games, playing good defense, and really has stepped up his game late in the season here.
Yeah, the Red Raiders' depth has certainly grown as the season has progressed. As Jarvis looks for the three, no good. Offensive rebound brought down by McKelvey Ford. And the ball tied up as you had the Red Raiders' Torrey Grooms stepping over. Get a jump ball called. Possession arrow favors Brothersvalley.
Yeah, but good defense there by Grooms just to tie it up. And you're right, possession arrow goes to the Mountaineers.
McKelvey Ford into the backcourt here to Jarvis to a reset. Craig Jarvis fronted there by Notorious Grooms. Bouncing it off there to Hayden Hutzel. And now Jarvis again, three from up top, spinning out. Kadrian McLean, the rebound there for Uniontown. Touch from Winfrey, sent across in the corner. Braxton, high arcing three, came up short. Backside rebound pulled down again by Hayden Hutzel for the Mountaineers. Off to Jarvis and across, switches back with Pace Prosser. Prosser, did he push off? Yes, he did. Got away with one back in the first half, didn't get away with that one.
No, and again, good defense there by Calvin Winfrey, right in the face of Prosser and drawing that foul.
His first and the first foul of the second half against Brothersvalley.
And we've got to give a shout out to our friend Jimmy Over who's listening. Thanks for listening, Jimmy. We appreciate it, buddy.
Also, hello to the mayor of Uniontown, Bill Gerke, tuned in today as well. Braxton pulling in the corner, Jeremiah Hager. Trying to spin off the baseline near side. Resets on the wing. Torrey Grooms for three, rattling out. Prosser, another rebound for Brothersvalley. Looking for another home run ball. That should be a travel. It is. There on McKelvey. Four is just a bit out of control there on the Mountaineers side.
Yeah, and a good job there by Winfrey and Grooms defensively. Grooms just cut in front of four and forced the turnover. So now Uniontown on the offensive side. Let's see what Braxton can do.
Looking for the lead as Braxton pulls it off to Kadrian McLean, who finishes out in front. Just the second field goal for Kadrian. He has four. Red Raiders up two at 25-23. And here's Prosser coming back, and he gets fouled. This should be in the act.
And I think this is going to be the fourth foul on Braxton. They're going to call it a shooting foul, but let's see who they call this on. Okay, they're calling it on Hager. Called it on Hager.
His second.
Okay. Was kind of worried there for a minute. Thought it was going to be on Braxton.
Prosser's been almost automatic so far this season from the free throw line, but misses there. Came in 88%, 68 of 77. Prosser now 8 points shy of 2,000 for his career. Second of two free throws good for Pace Prosser. 13 in this game for Prosser. Mountaineers back to within one of Uniontown at 25-24. 5:34 left here in the third. McLean up top. Will switch back with Braxton. Sent far side to Jeremiah Hager. Hager fighting inside. Will pump fake. Shot up no good. Got his own rebound back. Puts it up and in and drew the foul in the process. Jeremiah Hager.
And again, Hager, as we said, has stepped up his game. Great job there to follow it up as well with the putback and drew the foul. And that's going to be on Jarvis. And that's going to be his fourth, and that's big.
Yeah, big foul there as Jarvis will head to the bench for Brothersvalley. Uniontown now leading by three, can extend it here to four with a made free throw from Jeremiah Hager. It's up on the way and good. So 9 for Hager. And Uniontown a 4-point lead at 28-24 with 5:20 left here in the third. Here's Prosser with Richardson setting the screen. Will take a three up top and hit it. Pace Prosser, he's tough. Third made three of the game. He has 16 points. Now 4 shy of 2,000 for his career. The Mountaineers back to within 1 at 28-27.
He's got a nice game, Brian. We talked about that at halftime. I like his game.
Grooms looking to answer back. His 3-ball came up short, bounced off the glass. Friendly bounce over to Hager. Missed on the putback. Third attempt. Red Raiders get it to go on the backside and draw another and one in the process.
Yeah, and right now Uniontown just controlling the offensive board in this second half, and that foul is going to be on Richardson.
Basket made by Jameer Braxton. First personal on Joseph Richardson for Berlin Brothersvalley. So the lead back up to 3 for Uniontown at 30-27, 4:52 left here in the third. Braxton's free throw good as he swishes it in. So 7 for Jameer Braxton, 5 of those 7 here in the third quarter. Uniontown lead at 4. Prosser again, that's going to be another push-off.
Coach Prosser doesn't agree with it, but he pushes off. He puts up that right arm and pushes off with it. That's a good call.
That's what Scott Levander is telling his dad, Tanner.
Yeah.
In his 20th season now coaching the Mountaineers. Actually played his high school ball at Brentwood in the WPIL. And his wife actually coaches the Berlin Brothersvalley's girls team.
Yeah, and she's actually got a state title.
Doing some good things up in the mountains in Somerset County. Braxton from the far elbow jumper, no good. Prosser another rebound for the Mountaineers. Off and across on the far side. Hutzel driving back. He was blocked but fouled by Jeremiah Hager. Uniontown fans don't like the call, but there was contact on it.
And Hager came up limping a little bit as well, and you got to worry. He missed a couple games because of an ankle injury.
Still has the brace on the left ankle. They're going to call the foul here on Hager. That'll be his third.
That'll be his third. You're right
Hager
there.
with 3, Braxton with 3 on the Uniontown side. Jarvis with 4 for Berlin Brothersvalley. First of 2 free throws good for Hayden Hutzel. Hutzel came in just 45% so far this season from the free throw line, 17 of 38. But he's made all 3 of his free throw attempts here so far this afternoon.
Yeah, came in averaging about 9 points a game. And as we said, had 31 in their last win on Tuesday night.
Second of 2 free throws good again for Hutzel. Timeout Mountaineers, 4:25 left here in the third, 31-29. Uniontown in the lead. We're back at 60 on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night.
The C. Harper Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive C. Harper Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car, then drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy. For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Uniontown after the timeout missed 3 from Notorious Grooms, and another Berlin Brothersvalley rebound as Pace Prosser will bring it across. Berlin Brothersvalley down 2. Prosser drives and draws the foul. That might be the third on Kadrian McLean.
It's definitely going to be the third on McLean. So now you got him and Braxton and Hager with all 3 fouls.
Non-shooting, though. So the Mountaineers will trigger it in here with McKelvey 4. Down 2 at 31-29. 4 now needs to hurry. Sends it up top to Prosser. Fronted there by Calvin Winfrey. Back in the corner again to 4. Up top now to Hutzel. Hutzel between defenders got no jump ball call. A lot of contact. They just call it jump ball, and the Red Raiders get it here off the possession arrow.
Yeah, and another block by Kadrian McLean. As you said, came in averaging 5 blocks a game and probably has that now. So they're going to take McLean out with 3:53 to go in the third.
Uniontown up by 2, getting the basketball back at 31-29 with 3:52 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Eric Townsend checking in for McLean.
Grooms racing back, put it high off the glass. Shot attempt no good. Prosser out of the pack with it. Pace Prosser drives back and got it to go. So Pace Prosser now, Tony, just 2 points shy of 2,000 for his career in this game, tied at 31. Here's Milsom for Uniontown. Milsom fighting, floater out in front, good for Kellen Milsom. Just his second field goal of the game. He has 4. Uniontown back on top by 2 at 33-31. Pace Prosser again looking for 2,000 points. 3 on the way. It spins out. Almost had it. And the Mountaineer fans knew that was going to put him over the 2,000-point mark as well.
Exactly.
Braxton back on the other side for Uniontown. Braxton right of the lane. Kicks it near corner to Milsom. Comes near baseline. It's going to be a travel.
Yeah, Milsom was kind of in between there. Didn't know whether to take the 3 or drive baseline and just shuffled his feet before he made the move. So that's going to be a turnover by the Red Raiders. And now Winfrey going to apply some full court pressure as well as Braxton.
McKelvey 4 will trigger it in. Haven't seen the Red Raiders in the pressure defense too much tonight through the 2-2-1 at Brothersvalley early on. But have pretty much backed out of it most of the game.
Right.
Here's Prosser again looking for 2,000 career points. Prosser driving, and he'll scoop it up and in. That's 2,000 points in the career for Pace Prosser, and he ties this game up at 33. And they're not going to stop it here, Tony, on the road. Here's Braxton up top, over to Calvin Winfrey. Winfrey floater out in front, again no good. Tipped around, Winfrey gets it back and lays it up and in. 9 for Calvin Winfrey. Uniontown back in the lead at 35-33. Prosser again out of his own zone. Prosser kicks it near side. Hutzel spots up for 3, and he gets the lead back for the Mountaineers. Hayden Hutzel, 5 here in the third, 7 for the game. Berlin Brothersvalley on top at 36-35.
This team won't quit either, Brian. We said they're well coached. They're going to call that foul on. That's going to be on Carson Jarvis.
On a little bounce in there to Milsom.
Yeah. So he's going to pick up his first foul.
That's going to be fun for the two brothers to play together. Craig's senior year, Carson's freshman year at Berlin Brothersvalley.
And that's actually going to be the 5th team foul here in the third quarter. So it's going to send Uniontown to the line.
And Milsom will shoot a pair.
Coach Prosser trying to get a little explanation there.
First of 2 free throws, good for Milsom, who's 57% so far this season. 13 of 23. Game now tied at 36 with 2:03 left here in the third. And Craig Jarvis back into the game with 4 personal fouls, replacing his younger brother.
That's a risky move.
In a 36-36 game.
Yeah, he came out with 5:23 to go in this game. I made a little note of it.
Milsom makes the free throw.
And at that time, Uniontown was up 28-24. Now only up 1.
37-36 after the second make from Milsom. Now Berlin Brothersvalley with the ball. 4 over to Joseph Richardson. Pulled back deep 3. Good again from Pace Prosser. He's tough, Tony.
He is tough.
So Prosser's knocked down 4 threes in this game. And Berlin Brothersvalley now leads Uniontown 39-37. 23 points for Prosser. Milsom spinning out in front, couldn't get that one to go, but Notorious Grimm's offensive rebound, fouled on the putback attempt.
And that foul may be on Jarvis.
We'll check
Let's see. Yeah, I think it is. Oh, no, they're going to call that on number 1. They're going to call that on Richardson.
Still think it's awfully risky to put Jarvis back in at this juncture of the game, especially with your team leading. Granted, they put him in when they were down 1, but still.
Well,
as Grooms makes the first of 2 free throws, I'd let it play out a little bit more.
I'll tell you what, though, that's a risky move.
Grooms' second free throw, good again to tie this game at 39. So Notorious Grooms 4 of 4 from the free throw line. In fact, all of his points coming from the foul line in this game. 1:21 left in the third, game tied at 39. Now a foul called here on the Red Raiders as Prosser was driving.
And they're going to call that on Winfrey. It's going to be his first. What you'd like
second.
I'm sorry, you're going to be a second. So what you'd like to see on the Uniontown end on the backside here on the offensive side is have a clear out and have him take it at Jarvis. Try to pick that 5th foul up.
You have Jarvis with a basketball right now. Milsom guarding him. Sends it over to Prosser. Prosser comes near baseline. Tough shot, got it to go. He's a player, Tony. He is 25. And Berlin Brothersvalley back up 2 at 41-39 as we approach the 1-minute mark of this third quarter.
I'll tell you what, he takes the ball to the basket strong, Brian. I mean, there's no stopping him there.
Winfrey, a little miscommunication. Great save in front of the Uniontown bench there from Torrey Grooms.
Yeah, Winfrey thought that Milsom was going to stay there, maybe take a three.
You have Jarvis fronting Grooms. Going to pull it back to Hager. Kicked in the corner. Winfrey spotting up for the three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Prosser, another rebound for Berlin Brothersvalley. Up to Jarvis. Jarvis driving back and put it off the glass and in. Craig Jarvis had to be careful there, sitting on 4 personal fouls, but his make gives the Mountaineers a 4-point lead over Uniontown.
Yeah, I actually thought Milsom was going to stand there and try to take a charge and pick up that 5th foul on him, but kind of moved a little bit and got out of the way.
I'd give it to Milsom. Let him take it baseline far side on Jarvis. We're going to have Braxton go between defenders and get it 2 to go. 9 for Jameer Braxton. Uniontown back to within 2, and the Mountaineers need to hurry. Down to 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Prosser kind of ran into Braxton. Braxton finds the loose ball. Braxton at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. So Berlin Brothersvalley will take the lead heading into the fourth quarter. Mountaineers 43, Red Raiders 41. We're back with a 4th and 60 here in the Sierra Product Group High School Sports Net.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com, and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibrations after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement. And their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features in order to keep their occupants safe. That is the reason Target Safety Solutions was originated. The new state-of-the-art facility at Target Safety Solutions is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick and Mike are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at 724-562-2960. That's 724-562-2960 for Target Safety Solutions, located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown.
Fourth quarter underway. Berlin Brothersvalley with the basketball, leading Uniontown 43-41. 3 up top. Jarvis out the front of the rim, no good. Uniontown the rebound, Tony.
Yeah, and a little bit different third quarter there, Brian. As we said, both teams only scoring in single digits.
And here's Winfrey driving far baseline, scooping it up and in. Calvin Winfrey with 11. This game tied at 43 with 7:26 left in regulation.
Both teams scoring in single digits in that second quarter, but both of them scoring 20 in the third. So this is the kind of basketball we were expecting to see.
Hutzel playing catch there with Jarvis. Again, Jarvis out there with 4 personals. Send it around the arc on the far side, back to Prosser. Prosser going over 2,000 career points here this afternoon. Is 25, trying to add to it, and connects on the jumper from the far elbow. That's 27 for Pace Prosser, and Berlin Brothersvalley back in the lead at 45-43.
Yeah, might have got away with another push off there as well, but
I was thinking that too.
Yep.
Braxton for 3 in the lead, back for Uniontown. Spins it in from up top. Jameer Braxton now in double figures with 12. Uniontown back in the lead, 46-45. But a quick 3 from Jarvis in front of the Berlin Brothersvalley bench gives the Mountaineers the lead back. That's 12 for Jarvis. And what do we got here?
No, they just want the net. The
net's tied up. Yeah. I got you.
Net was tied up, and they just wanted to get it down. So
it's 48-46. Berlin Brothersvalley over Uniontown. 6:37 left in regulation.
Jarvis going to take a seat here. They're going to save him for the end of this fourth quarter, obviously, with those 4 fouls.
Get him out for a little bit. Braxton up top. McLeod back to Jameer. Just hit a 3 from that same spot. This time he's going to take it on the inside. He'll float it up. Wouldn't drop that time. Prosser the rebound. Home run ball down the court. It's going to be intercepted. Looking there for Hutzel. Taken away by Torrey Grooms.
Yep.
Off to Jeremiah Hager and across. Touched by Calvin in front of the Uniontown bench.
I'm sorry, I was going to say defensive back. Notorious Grooms on that play.
Here's Calvin in traffic. What's the call there, Tony?
Knocked out of bounds.
Will be Uniontown's basketball.
Yeah, Winfrey was trying to drive, and it was just poked away there by the Mountaineers, so Uniontown to retain possession underneath their own hoop.
Kadrian McLeod to send it in. Uniontown down 2, 6:08. Left here in the fourth. McLeod into Braxton. Back outside again to Winfrey. And now Braxton again. Switches back with Kadrian. Between the circles now to Calvin. Far side again to Jameer. Jameer coming baseline far side. He'll lean in and get it to go to tie the game up at 48. For Braxton, it's 5 here in the fourth, 14 for the game. 5:49 left here in regulation. Prosser up top. Richardson setting the screen. Prosser takes another deep three. This one in and out. Long rebound. Calvin finds it here for Uniontown. Winfrey leaning back in on Prosser. Couldn't get it to go. Grooms the rebound in traffic. Puts it back up and in. Notorious Grooms now with 6. And Uniontown back in the lead at 50-48.
Great follow there by Grooms just to go into Biggs and come out with that offensive rebound and put back.
5:23 left here in regulation. Prosser up top. Prosser, a little kick out in the corner. 4 for 3, no good. Grooms the rebound. Notorious, great job there crashing in for the board. Back across, you had Prosser reaching in contact down low. Charge call there on Torrey.
Yeah, Grooms just a little out of control, and 4 held his position there, and Grooms ran him over. So Notorious Grooms picking up, it's only his first foul of the game. So first team foul as well for Uniontown in this fourth quarter.
Well, the timeout with 5:10 left in regulation. Uniontown 50, Berlin Brothersvalley 48. We're back at 60 here on the CR Brown Group High School Sports Night.
The T-Berry Law Office and attorney Vincent M. T-Berry would like to thank everyone who voted them Best Law Firm and Criminal Defense Attorney in the 2023 Best in Fayette contest. The T-Berry Law Office specializes in criminal defense, wills and estates, family law, and personal injury. The T-Berry Law Office is located at 84 East Main Street, across the street from the Fayette County Courthouse in Uniontown. Make your first call to attorney Vincent M. T-Berry and the T-Berry Law Office. Phone 724-430-0300 or visit their new website at tberrylawoffice.com. The T-Berry Law Office. Small town, big results.
Uniontown Mayor Bill Gerke wishes our student athletes a great winter sports season. Mayor Gerke would also like to wish Uniontown head coach Rob Kesmarski and the Uniontown Red Raiders basketball team the best of luck this year. As the mayor of Uniontown and proud graduate of Uniontown Area High School, Mayor Gerke is happy to see our student athletes working hard, both in the classroom and in their athletic events.
Back here at Uniontown High School, Jarvis with a basketball for Berlin Brothersvalley. They trail by 2, and Craig Jarvis missing a 10-footer there. And Uniontown, the rebound, Tony, as we go under 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and you got to wonder now, it looks like Uniontown might try to slow this down a little bit. They're going to call another timeout.
With 4:46 left here in the fourth. Red Raiders up 50-48. We're back in 60 on the CR Brown Group High School Sports Day.
From chips and cracks to splits and shatters, if you need new glass, Fay West Glass Company is the one to call. Fay West Glass has served Fayette and Greene counties for over 25 years and specializes in residential glass installations and replacements, plus commercial and industrial glass. So when that window's busted or that sliding door shattered and you can't wait, Fay West is available. 724-439-8600. That's 724-439-8600. Proudly local and veteran-owned, Fay West Glass will earn your business.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment, and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
As we come back, McKelvey 4 picking up his second personal foul on the floor for Berlin Brothersvalley. Uniontown stays with the basketball up 2. Braxton tried to go up. His shot partially blocked there by Prosser, but Braxton able to get it back, and Uniontown resets here high on the right with Torrey Grooms. 4:24 left in regulation. Uniontown the basketball up 50-48. Braxton up top over to Jeremiah Hager. Hager spinning out on the inside, will turn and shoot. Put out the front of the rim, no good. And Hayden Hutzel the rebound there for Berlin Brothersvalley.
Yeah, good look there by Hager. Just couldn't get that little floater to go.
Here's Prosser again between defenders. Drew another foul. And we'll have 2 free throws upcoming here. Again, Pace Prosser, 27 points here this afternoon. Came in 20 points shy of 2,000 for his career. Went over that 2,000-point mark back in the third quarter. An opportunity again here at the free throw line to tie this game up if you can knock a pair of free throws down. Foul went on Calvin Winfrey, his third. First of 2 free throws, good for Pace Prosser.
Prosser showing why he scored 2,000 points. Great offensive player. Playing good defense, too, for Berlin Brothersvalley. But tell you what, he's got some tools.
Prosser second of 2. This one rattling out. And Kadrian McLee, the rebound there for Uniontown. Off and across to Torrey Grooms. Near wing Calvin Winfrey. I think it was tipped out of bounds. It was by McKelvey Ford.
Yeah, Ford with a near steal there. Good anticipation, but just couldn't corral that pass.
3:59 left here in the fourth. Goes in again to Torrey Grooms. Torrey pulling it back to Jameer Braxton. Braxton directing traffic there. Switches back again with Calvin Winfrey. Calvin working off to his left. Over to Braxton again. Braxton near elbow. Must slip, regains. Jumper on the way. Off the mark. Ball tipped around underneath. Torrey Grooms finds it. Resets again to Milsom. Out again to Torrey. Uniontown the basketball in a 1-point lead. Torrey coming back inside. And traffic floats it up. Shot attempt no good, but he's fouled. And that one might go on Richardson, I think.
Yeah, I think so. They're going to call the block on Richardson.
That'll be his third.
Yeah, he thought it was a charge, but kind of slid underneath Grooms as he went to the basket. Grooms kind of quiet here today, only 4 points.
Oh, 6 actually. This will put him at 7.
Sorry.
But he misses on the first of 2 free throws. That's his first free throw miss of the afternoon. He was 4 of 4, now 4 of 5, so the Uniontown lead remains at 1.
Can't add today, Brian.
Tough math day for you.
Oh, yeah.
2 free throws good for Notorious Grooms. Did you stay out too late last night?
Yes.
51-49, Uniontown, Brothersvalley with the basketball back, 3:22 left in regulation. Prosser driving, little turn and shoot. That time came up short. And Calvin Winfrey, the rebound there for Uniontown. Rare miss for Prosser from the field.
Rare miss, but good defense there by Winfrey. Made him work for that shot. Had to fade away to try to make it and just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Torrey, pulling it out there to Kellen Milsom. Now Torrey again. High on the right. Fronted there by Hutzel. Torrey on the inside. Tough shot. Drew the foul again.
They're going to call that on Hutzel. Grooms was looking for the screen up top. Just used his speed to go the other way.
Just the first on Hutzel in the act. So Torrey Grooms heading back to the free throw line here for Uniontown. Opportunity to extend this to a 2-possession game. Red Raiders up 51-49. 2:56 left here in the fourth. First of 2 free throws. No good again for Torrey Grooms. Came at 81% for the season from the foul line. 39 of 48. Uniontown as a team entering the weekend at 70%. Torrey's second of 2 free throws. This one is good. Give him 8 points for the game and extend the Uniontown lead to 3 at 52-49.
Yeah, under 3 to go here in this fourth quarter.
Prosser brings it back across. Here's Pace Prosser for 3 in the tie. Good look, went in and out. And Torrey Grooms another rebound for Uniontown. So the Mountaineers going a little cold. They're down 3. 2:39 to play. Uniontown trying to pull this one out on their home floor. Braxton resetting back in front. McLeod could get it to go. Torrey Grooms, though, the follow. Another make for Uniontown. His dad, Reggie's fired up underneath the basket.
Well,
and the lead at 5 at 54-49.
Yeah, and a great job. Again, nice follow-up by Grooms to get the offensive rebound and the putback.
Prosser had it poked there by Winfrey, but able to keep at it. Here's Prosser, thought about the deep 3, hands it off to his right to Craig Jarvis. Again, Jarvis out there with 4 personals. Little flip back over to McKelvey, 4-footer on the lane, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Kadrian McLeod. So it's been a tough fourth quarter for the Brothersvalley Mountaineers. They now trail by 5 with 1:54 left here in the fourth.
And again, only scoring 6 points here in this fourth quarter.
They're going to have to get aggressive defensively. Here's Winfrey switching back with Grooms. Calvin again, trying to go in the corner, deflected out of bounds there by Prosser.
Now that was a good block by Prosser because they had Braxton wide open in the far corner. He would have had a wide open baseline to go to the hoop.
You're going to pull Jarvis out here, give him a quick breather with the Mountaineers being on the defensive side of the ball. Don't want him to pick up a 5th foul. See a lot of these offense for defense substitutions here in the final 2 minutes. Grooms was double teamed. Touch from McLeod. Down to Milsom far side, and he got hit up high.
It looks like he took a pretty good shot there. I think it's going to be on Prosser.
With 1:32 to play.
So Prosser picks up his 3rd.
4th team foul of the fourth quarter against Brothersvalley. Now Jeremiah Hager will check in for Kellen Milsom. It was non-shooting. And just the 4th foul of the quarter, so Uniontown will trigger it in left of the basket. The Mountaineers zone as Jeremiah Hager pulls it back there to Calvin Winfrey. Switching back with Torrey Grooms. Touch there from Jeremiah Hager. Down low, but over the head of Hager and out of bounds and back over to the Mountaineers.
Yeah, good pass there by Braxton, but Hager just, I don't know what happened there. I know it hit the net, but just kind of lost sight of it a little bit.
1:25 to play. Mountaineers down 5. It's sent in to Hayden Hutzel. Touched up to Prosser. Prosser across. And Prosser, did he lose it out of bounds?
They're
going to say no touch there by Calvin.
Yeah, they're going to say that Winfrey poked it out of bounds.
Mountaineers will send it back in. 1:19 to play. Berlin Brothersvalley trails Uniontown 54-49. Jarvis to work it in. High feed brought down by Prosser outside the three-point arc. Watched there by Winfrey, and Prosser steps to his right and connects on the three. So Prosser, 31 points for Berlin Brothersvalley here this afternoon. They're back to within 2, 54-52 Uniontown. 1:11 to play. We're back in 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Colorectal cancer is common and often lethal. Screening is preventative and should begin at age 45, unless a person has a strong family history of colon cancer, when 40 is the recommended age. Doctors Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I encourage everyone to follow these guidelines, as this can be a lifesaver. For more information, call our team at U.S. Digestive Health, 724-437-7677.
Attorney Thomas W. Schaefer litigated over 275 civil and criminal trials, some of which have been aired on Oprah, Inside Edition, and ESPN. Having an engineering degree, master's in business administration, and law degree qualifies him to go toe-to-toe with anyone. His firm concentrates in wills, trusts, estates, property transfers, personal injury, solar field and Marcellus gas negotiations, and family law. Small enough to care and smart enough to win. Phone 724-425-1162 or email TommySchaefer@hotmail.com.
Uniontown up 54-52, 1:11 to play. And Tony, you pointed out to me during the last break that foul was incorrectly posted on the Berlin Brothersvalley side. Should have been on Prosser. It was posted on 2. There's no 2 on the floor.
Correct. Now that foul is going to be on McKelvey 4, and that's should send Calvin Winfrey to the line.
And that foul goes on 4, as you said, Tony, his third personal.
Right.
5th team fouls. They're over the limit here in the fourth quarter, and you'll have Calvin shooting a pair of free throws. Still a lot of time left. Actually, no time went off the clock. It was 1:11 going into that last time out, and still 1:11 on the scoreboard clock.
If anything, though, it probably was only like a second.
Winfrey will shoot 2. With the lead at 2 for Uniontown. First of 2 free throws, no good for Calvin Winfrey.
Calvin, a 65% free throw shooter on the year.
Now for a second of 2. Up on the way, and again, no good. Need a rebound here, and it's brought down, though, by Prosser. So Berlin Brothersvalley down 2 with the basketball. Prosser up top for 3 in the lead. This one off the mark. Looking for an offensive rebound. They got it from Jarvis, who was fouled underneath.
They're going to call that foul on Grooms coming across Jarvis's head as he got that offensive rebound. So it's going to send Jarvis to the line. Jarvis, a 79% free throw shooter, 3 for 3 from the line here today.
Just a second on Torrey. Ruled in the act, so Jarvis was 12 points. First of 2 free throws here, good for Craig Jarvis. Now Jarvis came in 1,480 career points. He needed 20 to go over 1,500 for his career. Has just 14, check that, 13 so far in this game. Now make it 14 with a made free throw. And it's now tied at 54. Berlin Brothersvalley and Uniontown all knotted up with 1:01 left here in regulation.
Good game.
Yes, and Notorious Grooms bring it back across here for Uniontown. Fronted there by Hayden Hutzel. Switching back with Calvin Winfrey. Now a touch from Jameer Braxton. Braxton bouncing it back to Torrey again. Holds here high on the right. Watched by McKelvey 4. How far down will Uniontown take it, Tony, with this game knotted up?
I'll tell you what, at this point in time, I would think they're going to take it all the way down unless they get a wide open shot.
Down to 32 seconds left in regulation. Calvin operating up top. Pulling it back here to Torrey Grooms. He's double teamed. Torrey is staying with in the corner to Braxton. Ball fake on the 3, back to Torrey. 20 seconds left. Torrey and Braxton play catch. Torrey has it again here high on the right. You're right, Tone. They're going to take it all the way down. 13 seconds left here in the fourth. So Uniontown might have a shot here to win it. Here's Winfrey on the far wing. Over to Braxton. 7 seconds left. Back to Winfrey again. Driving, tough shot in traffic. Got it to go with 4 seconds left.
And drew the foul. And it looks like it's going to be on Jarvis. And if that is, it's going to be his last foul of the game.
Not over yet, though. Still have 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Good basket, and it is going to be on Jarvis.
So Jarvis fouls out after scoring 14 points with 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout, 56-54 Uniontown. This will be a full timeout. We're back at 60 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
Chris Parker Jr., what's going on for February at Autoland Hyundai?
Well, this year's leap year. There's President's Day, and don't forget Valentine's Day. Interest rates have been high, but you'll love this. 0% financing available on 2024 Tucson's and new 2023 Santa Fe. Or up to $9,000 savings off select all-wheel drive Santa Fe. And here's another sweetheart of a deal. Lease a 2024 Elantra SC for only $199 per month. Just see us for details.
What else do you have going on?
Well, President's Day reminds us of great leadership. Just as Hyundai leads the way by offering Hyundai Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain protection. And leap year is an extra day. So with Hyundai's sales event cash, you'll save an extra $1,000 on all new remaining 2023 Hyundai.
Plus 3 year, 36,000-mile free complimentary maintenance. Visit their website, AutolandHyundai.com, or stop by their location, 25 East Fayette Street in Uniontown.
And remember, you always pay less to drive the best at Autoland Hyundai.
So back here at Uniontown High School, 4 seconds left in regulation. Uniontown a 2-point lead, 56-54. You'll have Calvin Winfrey here at the free throw line trying to convert the 3-point play. You'll have 1 free throw. The Red Raiders defensively have a foul to give here as well, Tony. And now you're going to have another timeout taken by Brothersvalley, which is surprising because that's their last timeout. So we'll step aside for a quick 30, 56-54. We're back at 30 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Back here at Uniontown High School, according to the scoreboard, Tony, that was the last timeout that Brothersvalley had, which is surprising. They would have taken it in that situation. They might need it here after this free throw from Calvin Winfrey.
Yeah, they're going to trying to see what's going on here. I guess they're saying there is 1 timeout left.
Now they put another timeout back on the scoreboard here for Brothersvalley. Again, you might have had some confusion there at the scores table, but turn our attention to the action. Winfrey's free throw is good. Uniontown leads now by 3 at 57-54. And now Brothersvalley will take their final timeout. 4 seconds left. It'll be a 30-second timeout again. A 30-second timeout. 57-54. Uniontown back at 30 on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
On the go? No time to stop? That's when you'll love Peachin Pharmacy's curbside pickup at Peachin Market in downtown Connellsville. Next time you have a prescription to get, let Peachin Pharmacy make it easy for you. Call ahead at 724-626-9600 or send a message. Let friendly curbside pickup keep you right where you want to be, in the driver's seat. Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
So back here at Uniontown High School, 4 seconds left. Brothersvalley with the basketball. They're down 3 at 57-54. They're now out of timeouts officially and have to go the length of the floor.
And you got to figure that's going to be in Pace Prosser's hands.
I agree.
And you're right. Uniontown does have a foul to give.
McKelvey, 4, is the trigger man, left of the basket in his own zone. So 4 to send it in. Little touch there from Prosser. Prosser with 3. Prosser with 2. Prosser for the tie. Hit it. What a big shot. That was deep. And we're tied at 57. 30 feet there, Tone?
Yeah, easily 30 feet. Right in front of us.
What a shot from Pace Prosser to send us into overtime.
Wow.
He is a player.
Yes, he is a player. No doubt, Brian. And that shot right there, I mean, he just stepped back. He created a little space. Like, I can't believe that they even let him get the shot off.
Unbelievable. Headed to overtime. Back with the overtime session in 60. Tied at 57 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
When your car is damaged, the name to remember is Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair. Currently in their 61st year of providing quality, reliable service to the community, Ted Silva & Son offers complete collision service, minor to major repairs, frame and unibody repairs, and glass installation. They'll gladly blueprint your vehicle for repair, and they'll work with your insurance company. With a paint booth that utilizes the environmentally friendly waterborne paint process, Ted Silva & Son not only cares for our community and our children, they care for our environment. Located on Atlas Road in Hopwood, it's the goal of Ted Silva & Son to alleviate the stress of an accident and assist you in any way possible. Take it from me, Matt Sapienza, an actual satisfied customer. Call 724-437-2351 for Ted Silva & Son Body and Fender Repair, LLC. Family owned and operated for 61 years. Always proud to support local high school sports.
Here we go for the first overtime. Uniontown with the basketball working right to left. They win the opening tap. Jeremiah Hager over to Notorious Grooms. No look feed. In traffic to Catering McLee. Count the basket and the foul.
And a great pass there by Grooms to find McLee. That's going to be a foul on Hutzel. It's only his second, but it's going to send McLee to the line. And again, great look. Grooms just drew the defense to him, dropped it down for Cadron McLee for the easy layup.
Again, he had Craig Jarvis already foul out with 4 seconds left in regulation for Brothersvalley. But what a game for Pace Prosser, going over 2,000 career points. He scored 34 here for the Mountaineers. Missed free throw from Cadron McLee, but they get an offensive rebound on a little tip out to Calvin. So Uniontown leads it here 59-57. 3:40 left here in overtime.
Yeah, nice job by Hager to tip that ball out. Uniontown retained possession.
Here's Grooms working off to his right, pulling it off to Calvin. Calvin needed a little help there, couldn't touch it again, would have been a double dribble and got it from Hager. Back to Calvin again. Calvin working off to his left, now swinging it over to Braxton. Braxton, no look feed down to Cadrian again, pulling it back out in front, Jeremiah Hager driving and scoring. So basically a 4-point possession there for Uniontown. Red Raiders lead at 61-57.
And a good pass there by McLee to find Hager, cutting straight to the hoop.
Here's Prosser again, hit the 30-foot three to send this one into regulation, and they rule it out of bounds off of Brothersvalley. And Coach Tanner Prosser very unhappy with it. Officials getting together, they might correct it.
Yeah, I think they are going to correct it. No?
No, they're not. Wow.
Yeah, couldn't see from this side.
Yeah, we didn't have a great view of it.
No, we did not.
Tanner Prosser had a great view of it, though. Right in front of the Mountaineers bench. And now Winfrey pulling it back there to Hager. It is. Travel call there on Jeremiah Hager. And as our good buddy Steve Suprick would say, if the call was wrong in the streets of New Brunswick, the ball never lies.
The ball never lies is right. That's right. Soup's famous line.
Yes. So the Mountaineers get it back. Prosser again, bringing it back across. Over to McKelvey Ford. Top now Richardson, switching back there with Prosser. Prosser, another fadeaway three up top. This one no good. Big rebound in traffic there. Hutzel pulling it back down, needs help. And a timeout granted there for the Mountaineers bench. 61-57, Uniontown, 2:33 left here in overtime. We're back at 60 here on the CR Product Group High School Sports Day.
Looking for a dentist? Dr. Michael George and Dr. Ashley Parker of George Dental Associates, a Uniontown staple, has over 40 years' experience treating patients of all ages. Their caring, professional team of dentists and their staff offer a full range of dental services, including restorative, preventative, pediatric, cosmetic, and so much more. Visit GeorgeDentalAssociates.com today. That's GeorgeDentalAssociates.com and find out how they can enhance your smile through the art of dentistry.
Hey, you looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at Gary'sAutoSales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Back here at Uniontown High School, 61-57. Uniontown leading. We're in overtime with 2:33 left here in the first overtime session. And Pace Prosser pacing the way for Brothersvalley with 34. The Red Raiders getting a couple of big baskets from Jeremiah Hager and Kadrian McLee here in overtime, but it's Berlin Brothersvalley with the basketball, and it's floated in to McKelvey. Ford has it here on the near elbow. Works off to his right. Ford looking to come baseline. Good defense there from Calvin Winfrey. Shovel it back again to Pace Prosser. Pace fronted there by Jeremiah Hager. Little double team comes over. Pace now directs traffic. 2:15 left in overtime. Pace another three on the way. Hit it again. 37 points for Pace Prosser. You can't stop him, Tony.
Well, he had Kadrian McLee in his face. I mean, I thought McLee was going to get another block out of that, but Prosser able to get it over his outstretched arm and knock down another three.
He's one of the best overall players we've seen all season. No doubt about it.
No doubt about it is right. He's got 7 threes on the day.
37 points. Berlin Brothersvalley back to within 1. Uniontown slowing the tempo down a little bit. 1:45 to play. Jameer Braxton with the basketball, fronted there by Prosser. Braxton off to his right again to Torrey Grooms in the corner to Jeremiah Hager. Hager playing catch there with Grooms. Pulled back to Calvin here high on the right. I think they want Berlin Brothersvalley to come out here and foul. 1:26 to play. Braxton will contact there with McKelvey 4, and Braxton will head now to the free throw line to shoot 2. And the fouls do carry over from the fourth quarter into overtime. Again, they reset every quarter. They don't reset, though, for the overtime session.
Right. So now you're going to have Braxton going to the line.
That was the fourth personal on McKelvey 4.
Braxton with 14 on the day.
Trying to extend it. First of 2 free throws good for Jameer Braxton. And again, Braxton 80% so far this season from the free throw line. Lead at 2 for Uniontown at 62-60.
Now Milsom going to check in, and Hager going to take a little breather.
Braxton now for a second. Up on the way, and this one rattling in for Jameer Braxton. So a 16-point performance so far for Jameer. Lead at 3 for Uniontown. Prosser spinning back, kicks it out for 3 in the tie near side. Too strong there from 4, but they got an offensive rebound. Somehow Prosser found it, and a foul called here on the Red Raiders. How did Prosser find that ball, Tim?
I don't know. They're going to call that foul on Winfrey. So that's Winfrey's 4th foul.
Correct.
So now he's got to be careful as well.
With 1:12 to play. That was non-shooting, and it was the 4th team foul against Uniontown here in the fourth quarter in overtime. Off the inbounds pass, it goes to 4. Get Berlin Brothersvalley down 3, but his pass a little too far extended there for Prosser. Lost it out of bounds. Uniontown will get it back with 1:05 to play, up 3 at 63-60.
Yeah, and he just thought that Prosser was cutting to the basket. Just a little out of his reach. So now full court pressure applied here by the Mountaineers.
Don't see too many teams press Uniontown much. Goes into Winfrey. Calvin out of his zone over to Jameer Braxton. Back to Calvin again. Take it down the far boundary and across. Calvin staying with it, fronted there by Prosser. Calvin out in front of the Uniontown bench. Resets high on the right. Some fancy dribbling from Calvin Winfrey with 50 seconds left. And Uniontown up 3. Near side Grooms. He's double teamed and fouled. That could be it for 4. You had both 4 and Prosser around him.
They're going to call it. Prosser. Yeah, it's going to be on Prosser. So now he's got 4 fouls.
Well, he has 3 according to the scoreboard, but we think he has 4.
No, he has 4. That was the one that went up for number 2.
I agree, but imagine the controversy, Tony. If he picks up another foul, you're going to have some issues down there. Grooms to the foul line. Knocks down the first of 2 here for Uniontown. 11 points for Notorious.
Yeah, and that was a big shot to take it to a 2-possession lead. 4-point lead now, and Grooms to try to extend it to 5.
64-60. Berlin Brothersvalley out of timeouts as well. Second of 2 free throws, good again for Notorious Grooms. Grooms with 12, and the Uniontown lead at 5. With 43 seconds left here in overtime. Prosser taking it right to the basket. Got rejected by Kadrian McLee.
Great block by McLee. Also able to avoid the foul and just swatted it out of bounds. And he's got to have about 7 or 8 blocks here today, Brad.
You look at the game Prosser's had as well, 37 of the 60 for Berlin Brothersvalley, trying to add to it. He's triple teamed, swatted there by Milsom. Ball tied up, and the Red Raiders get it back. Great defense there on the Uniontown side, and now 4 will commit the foul here on Jameer Braxton. He's done.
And that's going to be his 5th.
So 4 fouling out, 30 seconds left here in overtime. 65-60 Uniontown. Red Raiders an opportunity now to seal it here at the free throw line.
Yeah, you make 2 foul shots here. It's a 3-possession game.
Correct.
Pretty tough for Berlin Brothersvalley to come back from that.
You go back and you look at that Jarvis fifth foul with 4 seconds left in regulation. And yes, Prosser kept them in the game by extending it, but without Jarvis on the floor, I think it's really made a big difference for Brothersvalley here in this overtime.
Oh, most definitely. You took one of your top scorers off the floor. I mean, he ended up with 14 for the game, but once he fouled out, really nobody else to look for in this overtime session.
Braxton makes the first of 2 free throws, lead at 6 now at 66-60. Not having a timeout also hurts as well on the Mountaineers side.
Yeah, this is the big shot here. Make it a 3-possession game.
Braxton's free throw good. 18 for Jameer Braxton, 67-60 Uniontown. Prosser bringing it back across. Prosser, another 3 attempt near wing. That one short. Rebound, Notorious Scrims now just about do it.
Should do it.
Lead at 7. 20 seconds left in overtime. Across to Winfrey, and Winfrey fouled with 16.5 left. Well-played game on both sides. Both teams playing hard here this afternoon. And Uniontown about to pull it out. Again, Brothersvalley came into the game 19-1. Their only loss against Greensburg Central Catholic. Uniontown 18-3. They're about to go to 19-3 with a win here, but took an extra session. Calvin Winfrey, first of 2 free throws, no good off the back iron. He's missed his last 3 free throw attempts.
Yes, he has. Only 1 for 4 from the line here today.
This has been one of the better games we've seen all season.
Yes, it has been.
Calvin, second of 2 free throws, no good again. Prosser, another rebound. Just a little life here for Brothersvalley. Prosser, another 3 up top, came up short. Rebound underneath. Matthew Miller trying to keep it alive. Kicks it out far side. 3 missed there from Hutzel, and it went over the glass, out of play. And Uniontown will get it back with 4.4 left. And Coach Tanner Prosser said, that's it, guys, back off, and we'll end it. Calling off the Dogs. And Uniontown inbound, and a well-fought overtime win for Rob Kaczmarski's Uniontown Red Raiders. In overtime, Uniontown wins it 67-60. Stay tuned for our post-game shows brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Comes your way next year on WBS, the Triple Live High School Sports Network, and Facebook Live.
Ready to update your home? Find what you need at Zen's Construction Warehouse. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff will be happy to help you the old-fashioned way. They'll answer your questions and get you started on your next home project. Conveniently located at 485 Walnut Hill Road in Continental. Zen's is open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 2. For more information, call 724-366-8274 or visit Zen's Construction Warehouse's Facebook page. Zen's Construction Warehouse, their surplus is your saving.
My name is Terry Kahn, and I'm a paralegal at Radcliffe Law, now Radcliffe Martin Law. It's exciting to work with the next generation of lawyers here in Uniontown. I've worked at several firms in Uniontown and worked on cases against the big firms in Pittsburgh, and I must say they're no match for Tripp, Bill, and Rob. Their combined caring and integrity are second to none. Radcliffe Martin Law, your local injury attorneys. Give us a call at 724-439-3939 or like us on Facebook.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you, oil checked, and windshield cleaned? Joby's Golf. That's where. Joby's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Basin Boulevard. Joby's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station that has been serving the Uniontown area for 50 years. Joby's Golf offers lockout services, a fenced-in storage lot, and it's a AAA 24-hour car and light truck towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Your health is the most important thing to you. When you need physical therapy, find the best clinic to serve you. Movement Physiotherapy, now located off Route 40 on Pedro Drive, west of Uniontown, understands this and wants to help ease the stress. Tyler Gasick has over 10 years of experience helping people improve their health with physical therapy and is ready to help you. Tyler's from the Uniontown area and is committed to helping improve his community. To schedule your appointment, phone 724-912-PTPT or visit Movement Physiotherapy online at movementpp.com.
The Sea Harbor Auto Group is bringing service to your door with the exclusive Sea Harbor Service Valets. Just call to schedule your next service appointment and we'll come pick up your car and drop it off after the work is finished. We'll even wash it for you. Call us today at 724-930-7766 to schedule your next appointment. Pickup and delivery with white glove service. Never wait in a service lounge again. Call us today at 724-930-7766.
It's just that easy.
Looking for the highest quality products at the lowest prices? Shop and save on Walnut Hill in Uniontown has the widest selection of brands and the freshest offerings around. They specialize in your family's grocery needs. Save big and sign up for the Shop and Save Perks card to get money-saving benefits and discounts on gas. Shop and Save. Walnut Hill Road, Uniontown, open 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Working hard to offer you the best at Shop and Save because it's the just right thing to do.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Pizza, beer, atmosphere. It's all at Mom Maruka's Pizza, located on Barton Mill Road in Uniontown. Mom Maruka's is your prime spot to enjoy local high school sports. Family owned and operated, the Sampson family carries on the tradition of homemade pizza, salads, wings, and the best Italian hoagie and homemade bruschetta in town. Mom Maruka's is open Monday through Saturday from 4 to 10 for indoor and outdoor dining and takeout. Don't forget Mom's catering services for your next party or gathering. Call 724-438-9066 or visit MomMarukaPizza.com for their menu and live music schedule.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood is a veterans organization located in Fayette County since 1950. They are proud to advertise on WMBS sports programs and to contribute to the Veterans Hospital, local sports teams, and scouting organizations. Best of luck to all of our local teams from the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood.
Back here at Uniontown High School at a game we saw here this afternoon. Uniontown winning it in overtime 67-60. In that overtime period, Tony Key, Red Raiders outscoring the Mountaineers 10-3.
Yeah, and a great overtime for the Red Raiders, as you said. And really, they just kind of bottled up Prosser a little bit in that overtime period. He only had 3 points. But one of those things where a nice win by the Uniontown Red Raiders, a very good win to keep momentum going, especially getting into the playoffs next week.
Again, our postgame show brought to you by Peach and Pharmacy inside the downtown Connellsville Peach and Market. Tony, as your postgame stats, they're brought to you by First Federal Savings Loan Association of Greene County.
All right, for the victorious Uniontown Red Raiders, who improved to 19-3 overall, they were led today by Jameer Braxton. Braxton had 18 points, 4 of those coming in the overtime session, and actually 16 of his points coming in the second half. He was followed by 12 points by Notorious Grooms, 14 points from Calvin Winfrey. Jeremiah Hager had 11, 6 points by Kadrian McLee, and 6 points by Kellen Milsom. Uniontown scored 13 in the first, 8 in the second, 20 in the third, 16 in the fourth, and 10 in the overtime session for their total of 67. They were 17 for 24 from the foul line today. Only 2 made threes, Brian, which is hard to believe, but Braxton had 1 and Calvin Winfrey had the other. On the other side for the Berlin Brothersvalley Mountaineers, they were led by Pace Prosser, who had 37 points. As you mentioned, Brian, went over the 2,000-point mark in the third quarter. He had 7 made threes in today's game. He was followed by Craig Jarvis with 14, 7 points from Hayden Hutzel, and 2 points from Matt Miller. 16 in the first, 7 in the second, 20 in the third, 14 in the fourth, and only 3 points in that overtime session for their total of 60. As we mentioned, 9 made threes, 7 by Pace Prosser, 1 by Hayden Hutzel, and 1 by Craig Jarvis. And they were 13 for 15 from the foul line here today.
And as I said to you, Tony, I think Prosser is the best individual player we've seen all season long.
By far.
Yeah.
By far. And I tell you what, he's got some tools. He's a great offensive player and played good defense today as well. He's got a lot of talent, boy.
We're trying to find out. We did not get any word where he's headed to college at, but if he is not committed anywhere and you're a college coach, you got to pull this kid in.
I would think so, yeah. He is
absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, great player. And I'll tell you what, anybody who watches that game right there, he should get recruited real quick.
At 67-60, your final in overtime. Uniontown over Berlin Brothersvalley. We're back with a final word right after this here on WMBS, the Trib Live High School Sports Network and Facebook Live.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Brewston Chiropractic Studio is the new chiropractic office in town. Located inside Spin Unlimited, just behind the Texas Roadhouse, Dr. Stephen Lint and Dr. Brooke Sova are well-versed in the latest chiropractic and soft tissue techniques to help you get out of pain and functioning at your best. Call 724-912-6505 or go online at www.brewstonwellness.com for more information or to schedule your appointment.
Introducing Target Safety Solutions Division, LLC. Located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown, Target Safety Solutions specializes in vehicle calibrations after a vehicle is involved in a collision. Target Safety Solutions can perform vehicle alignments, state inspections, minor mechanical repairs, including brakes and suspension work, as well as tire replacement. And their alignment machine can accommodate lowered vehicles, dually trucks, and box trucks. Vehicles are now made with many safety features in order to keep their occupants safe. That is the reason Target Safety Solutions was originated. The new state-of-the-art facility at Target Safety Solutions is open from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. They are currently taking new customers and accepting commercial and fleet accounts as well. Nick and Mike are ready to provide you with fast, friendly, professional service. Call Nick at 724-562-2960. That's 724-562-2960 for Target Safety Solutions, located at 94 Atlas Road in Uniontown.
The Davis & Davis Law Firm has been helping injured people in Fayette County for over 45 years. If you've been injured and you need an attorney, call today. One of our 6 attorneys will come and meet with you if your situation is such that you can't come to us. We will not rest until we get the maximum amount of money for you that you deserve. I'm Attorney James Davis, and I will fight for you. Call me today at 724-437-2799.
Are your dentures cracked, loose, broken, or missing a tooth? Hey, maybe it's just time for a new set of dentures. If that's the case, check out Uniontown Dental Associates, located at 7829 National Pike in Uniontown. They can make you new dentures faster than other offices, and in most cases can offer same-day denture repairs. They also offer teeth whitening, clear braces, and single-visit crowns. Just call their office for your appointment today at 724-438-0241 or visit their Facebook page for more information. M&R Transit, locally owned and operated by the Scott family, have been helping students travel safely to school in the Fayette County area for more than 4 years. M&R Transit is a proud sponsor of the Laurel Highlands basketball team and wishes all the area teams good luck. For more information about M&R Transit, call 724-439-3164. 724-439-3164. Or stop by their Uniontown office at 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue.
Brian Rozak and Tony Hinola wrapping things up here at Uniontown High School tonight. The Red Raiders a 67-60 overtime win over Berlin Brothersvalley. You're going to have to thank Billy Dice behind the camera on our Facebook Live video feed and Nick Varchek back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. And Tony, coming up on Monday at 2 p.m., the WPIAL playoff selections will be passed along to the general public, including us. We'll post those on the WNBS Facebook page and all of our social media platforms. Now, for the postseason, we'll at least have audio coverage for you. We don't know about video coverage with the way the WPIAL changed their rights agreements in the offseason. No longer does the Triple I High School Sports Network, which we were an affiliate of, have first right of refusal. We'll have all the games like they had in past seasons. The new rights holder for all the video feeds is the NFHS network, which has all of their games behind a paywall. Now, if they pass on a broadcast, we have an opportunity to pick that up here on WNBS, but they do have exclusive rights, and if they pick up a game, we'll likely be blacked out of our video feed.
So don't yell at Brian, is what he's telling you.
Don't yell at us.
Don't yell at WNBS, because I will tell you, if there's anything that they can do to broadcast a game, they will. So don't feel slighted if you don't see Uniontown by chance. Like I said, I had mentioned to Brian before, I would put the WPIL's number and the PIA's number and have everybody call them, because that's who you need to yell at.
And again, just to pass along, also another thing that will likely block us from doing Uniontown's first playoff game. There was an NFHS camera that was installed a couple of years ago by an athletic director that's not Harry Kaufman, and it was not Aaron Scott either.
Right.
So that is going to likely black us out from doing the first Uniontown playoff game. Again, we're still working on a couple of things to try to work around that to bring the game to you. But if we do get blacked out of doing any kind of video coverage of the first round of the Red Raiders, that's likely going to be the case because of that camera being installed here in the gym.
Right. And as we said, I mean, we want to do as many as we can, but it's one of those deals.
But we'll again have audio coverage. We'll also put the audio up on the WNBS Facebook page as we kind of get into the middle of the week. We should have more clarification as far as what we can and can't do as far as the postseason, but it's certainly a fun one to wrap up the regular season with here this afternoon.
That was a great game, and I'll tell you what, it was everything we expected. We thought it was going to be close. Both of these teams, great records and had a great year, and I'll tell you what, it'll be interesting to see what both of them do in the playoffs.
Uniontown wins it 67-60 in overtime. For Tony Hanola and Billy Dice behind the camera, this is Brian Morozek. So have yourselves a pleasant afternoon. Again, your final score, Uniontown 67 and Berlin Brothersvalley 60. So long, everybody, from Uniontown High School. Hey, guys.